reason why you're Fahmy, right? Because the name tag at the gas station?
Hey, Abee, can you scoot closer to the multi?
Absolutely.
Because you need a name tag at the gas station?
I got
Tony,
no
Billy, just a little
Tony
bit more
came
towards
through?
Tony.
No, it was before.
I'm saying, what was the reason behind Tony?
It was a job.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but
why
it wasn't the
you
Mahata.
choose Tony?
It wasn't Mahata. It was chosen for me.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Alright.
given to you.
Yeah.
I like Tony, though.
You guys are ready to get
It
this
works.
show on the road?
Absolutely.
Let's get this show on the road. Welcome everybody to episode 30 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday Edition. We got yourselves a show today. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm looking forward to this already. The smack talking already begun. What are you looking at, Tony? Make sure that you're seeing.
Make sure. Mashallah, Billy don't cover
Billy
me
ain't
up.
boxing you on.
Yeah, I mean, I can back up. I get
Nah,
no
you
tea.
good?
No.
Guy.
Why do you think I'm over here?
Somebody just said, "Oh, there ain't no Moti was on the show." Somebody
I'm
just
over
got. I'm just messing around, man. But we're live, episode 30 of the Fantasy Guys Wednesday Edition. We're gonna be talking about. First of all, we're gonna start off with Detroit sports, and then some of the NBA predictions. We're gonna talk about awards. We're gonna give out some awards and everything like that, and then also we are gonna do first round predictions of the NBA playoffs. And then we are going to break down the charity basketball game. That's how we're going to end the show. Hamtramck versus Dearborn. For those of you that don't know, this Saturday, April 16th, we are going to have a Hamtramck versus Dearborn charity basketball game that Tony, I'm telling you right now, it's killing him inside that he cannot play in it. But Tony...
Hamtramck Savior, Sufi's playing that game, by the way.
Big time.
What?
Comments, Tony, on that one?
I mean,
Hamtramck
listen,
Savior?
man. I don't know where this Sufi's on the squad, so I can't even
Explain to me how he's on the squad. Isn't Sufi Detroit? Isn't he closer to Dearborn than he ever was to Hamtramck?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, man.
We're getting right into it, by the way.
Savior of Hamtramck.
It's
Muhammad
Dearborn. It's Dearborn versus Hamtramck Detroit. So I don't see what the
I
problem
never
is.
saw Hamtramck Detroit, but it's okay. You're
Hamtramck-
right.
We'll get into
you
that.
guys,
We'll
Think
get
about
into
it. You guys have Dearborn Heights.
Fahmy, it's okay. You guys need
We
a
talk about
winner.
Mexican town,
You need
Southwest.
Yeah.
It's all connected to Dearborn.
But then that means that to Dearborn or Hamtramck?
Dearborn.
It's
That's
Detroit.
That's what I'm trying. But
no.
Hold on, man.
We'll
you
get
want
into it.
Sufi
Yeah,
on your
Lonnie.
team?
Not at
Take
all.
Sufi
Not
on
at
your
all.
team. Exactly.
If you already know,
Nobody needs Sufi. Stop
if
it.
Hold on,
you
hold on,
stop
hold on.
out, if you already know, I hate Sufi. I have that slogan. I'm having
Just on the
t-shirts.
court, not for real.
No, yeah.
man.
But mind you, guys, I talk a lot of trash. It just don't take it literally.
Face
Take
value,
it- yeah,
face
face value. I'm making shirts that say I hate Sufi.
Ooh.
I'm just putting it out there. But
For this Saturday or what?
inshallah, if we can.
It's newly acquired.
But
hate
it's
for Sufi, okay?
it was bad. He after a playoff win, the only thing he can think about was coming at me.
Yeah.
There's no problem. I was in the stands. He did beat me with the live cast. You know, you guys were there for the championship
Yes.
game. You know, one heck of a game.
That was an amazing game.
You know, but
That's a
Sufi
disgusting game.
Hamtramck needs a leader.
I agree, by the way. If we're gonna when we break down the game, I'm gonna say this.
Hamtramck needs a
For the
captain.
game?
Hold on.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it at the end of
I
this.
mean,
For
why
the
you guys
game.
take that?
I
I don't
mean,
take
I
that.
need something for the
listen.
city.
I take that as a compliment.
For the city, we have one.
Who's that? Fahmy?
Yes, Fahmy.
Fahmy won
I
the
take it
champ.
as a compliment.
Okay, so
When you say
JJ
Hamtramck's a leader,
JJ
if I'm not
Fujo.
there.
No. With all respect to Sufi, come on, guys. Like Sufi to me is the goat to me. All right, he's the goat.
Next to
Of all goats?
No,
No.
next to Khalid
I'm
Jahmiya.
talking about the last 5 years. He's a goat. All right. So, but as far as representing Hamtramck, of course he's gonna be our,
Go-to.
captain that meets with the referees in the beginning of the game.
So
You
your
know,
captain, so your
oh,
captain is
oh,
not
Is he gonna be wearing a
Honorary.
Griffin shirt? Is he gonna wear a Griffin shirt?
Sufi.
so your captain is not from
Hold on.
Hamtramck.
Hold on.
With all due
With all
respect,
due
Tony.
Honorary captain.
Tony.
All right.
Stop.
He's gonna be honorary captain.
JJ and Fujo
But-
did want me to tell you that you're welcome for your first championship in 43 years.
Oof.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just letting you know.
first championship in 43 years.
That's what JJ and
There's nothing wrong
Fujo,
with
they
that.
wanted me to make sure
Fujo and
Why is
JJ
it-
were a big part of the championship. So
was Ayada
why?
from Dearborn.
So was Ayada. So
From
was
Dearborn.
Bilal. So was
From Dearborn.
many Dearborn guys.
Yep, just like Sonny was for that big three-pointer for Sufi to get a championship. Same thing
Oof.
with Yusuf Badani
Oof.
playing his heart out this year to take
Has there
Sufi
ever
to another
been?
champion.
Has there been a Dearborn team that didn't have a Hamtramck guy?
Has there ever been a Hamtramck team
Not
without
yet.
They
Dearborn
only got 8
guys?
people.
Oh, what do you
Hamtramck.
mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
You guys only have 8 good
What
players.
do you mean? What do I mean?
You guys are not allowing more good players.
You guys were on a downward spiral.
I think
so.
Oh my God! If you look at the playoff rosters, listen, we comprise of maybe like 15 or 18%. Okay, of the total roster for all the
And that's 100% of
hold on.
people living
but
in
the championship rosters have all pretty much had like 40-50% of Hamtramck.
It's
That's not
called
true.
affirmative
That is
action.
That's not true.
How is that not true?
Explain to me how this championship just passed was 40% Hamtramck. Mind you,
I said in total.
Sufi is
Why
not
are you flipping it
Hamtramck.
up? All right, but we had 60%.
Fahmi,
when
how
we
do
won
you
it.
feel about Sufi representing Hamtramck?
Before we answer that, guys, I didn't even
Thank you.
introduce
Sorry,
you guys.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even introduce
I'm
the guys.
sorry.
I didn't. No, it's okay. You don't even have to say I'm sorry.
Look at Tony's
First of all,
face.
one of our guests is Abee Abraham is in the building, rocking the U gear.
Absolutely.
All right? Of course, you already know Big Bro Moti, co-host of the show. You got myself, Amar Thab in the building, Omar T. Tony, unfortunately, is here, even though we are under investigation right now with the Fantasy Guys
But
and
this
Tony.
that was the Fantasy Guys Sunday edition.
Yeah.
This is
the Wednesday show. And then we got Billy
always a
Farhat in the
football.
building as well as a guest. They are here representing Dearborn to have that conversation. Before we do jump into the show, we got to give a shout out to the sponsors as well. We got Give to Gain, we got the Balkan House, and we got BC Adhesives. I'm going to start off with Give to Gain, which is a non-profit organization that sponsors orphans in Yemen. 100% of all their donations goes to the less fortunate. Why Yemen? It's the largest humanitarian crisis in aid operation. 5 million people are at risk of famine. 15 million people need water, sanitation support. So shout out to Rico. Shout out to everyone who is behind the Give to Gain non-profit organization. So
Mashallah.
you're looking to donate. Their Venmo is at Give2Gain. Zelle 313-445-8638. And their Cash App is money symbol Give2Gain. That's one of the donations that we're going to be going to for the Yemen charity this coming Saturday with the Hamtramck versus Dearborn game. So shout out to everybody that's over there. With that said, I want to fly through the comments right quick because we know we got people already chiming in, and then we could go back to what we were just, bashing Tony. By the way, I'm surprised Tony showed up today. He knew what he was getting into,
Tony's
and he
my
still
boy.
showed up. So we appreciate Tony.
Tony's my guy.
Team player.
Oh my!
I mean,
My
definitely
guy.
a
team
lot of
player.
respect to Fahmi. He don't back down. Tony,
Yes, he
Tony
don't.
doesn't back down. He's never backed down. He might run and hide for a minute, but he never backs down.
Yeah, we're gonna let you respond to that one. Yeah, he's ready to respond. All right, so first of all, Hussein Farhan said Billy is the GOAT. All right, Jamil Dubaili, I believe, is mashallah. Them Dearborn guys looking handsome. Uncle Eddie with a choop. You got Cal Trey saying choop best show on Wednesday night. Dearborn is gonna get a quick L on Saturday night. That's Khaled's Tony's son.
That's
by the
my
way.
son.
Tony's son. All
I
right,
understand.
and then Jamil.
He has a lot of
Tony's son. Big ups, Tony's son.
He has
Yes.
a lot of faith in Mo Sufi.
Yes.
I got a lot of.
They gotta be laughing at home right now.
By the way,
They gotta be
if you're from Dearborn, bring your own chair. I don't think Hamtramck has enough for the event.
Yeah, we don't have enough CDs.
Well,
BYOC. BYOC.
Yeah.
Bring your own
100%.
chair. Bring
Why
your own
not?
chair.
I mean, you know what? A lot of credit to you, Ahmed, for putting it together. It is actually pretty hype. There's a lot of people that are, anticipating showing up.
We were just talking about that before you walked in, before the show went on air. Again, what Omar did on putting this together.
Mashallah,
Mashallah, in the beginning, we didn't think it was going to get as big as it is. And right now, you got guys like myself and Billy trying to kick the door down to get in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
From before, we just thought, okay, we're going to let the players play. Everybody go out and have a good time. Get out there and represent the city. And now we found out, you got a Hamtramck mayor making a video.
Mm-hmm.
The Dearborn
Is he the
mayor.
mayor? What is he? He has a different title for him. What was it?
Supervisor of Hamtramck.
Leader of the village. He
JK.
said. He's the leader of the village.
He's the leader of the village of
I gotta
Hamtramck.
have it.
And then you got a response video yesterday from the mayor in
Big ups,
Dearborn.
Abdullah Hamoud. He's playing Saturday.
Yes.
Oh,
Human
yeah.
Cigar. He's only going to play if they're up by 20 or down by 20. I'm just
Then you got Jamil saying, "Mashallah, Grubin has the best sliders. Steak
Yeah.
and cheese slapping. Gotta give a shout out." Hamad said,
Big
"Salam. Good evening to all. I wish all the best." And then Hussein Saeed said, "Choop Tony." As by the way, Jose from the original the Wednesday show said, "Tony, keep my seat warm. Tell them Dearborn guys to check their tires before they leave."
I'm from Dearborn, and we're in Dearborn. If you guys don't know
Yeah.
that, that's the face of Hamtramck, but we're in Dearborn.
Dearborn Heights. He's fancy.
Just remember that.
Let me interject 1 second. I want to make sure people understand the purpose of this whole event. We are competitive at nature. This is just how we are. Most important thing is to help Ikhwanum in Yemen. That's the most important thing about this whole event. The purpose of it is to build and help out all our brothers and sisters in Yemen and make sure that it's a successful event. That's all.
I'm happy that you mentioned that because that is the most important thing. And obviously, I was going to
Billy
mention it during the game.
Buckets.
But
Yeah, I was gonna say, even if you can't make it to the game, I mean,
Please donate.
The gift to
Anything you
gain,
can.
one of the sponsors here, he just put out all the information. If you guys have the opportunity to donate, give what you can.
I'm donating $1 for every resident of Hamtramck, so I'm donating $100. Inshallah.
Well, there you go, Billy Bucket. Hey, my wife also asked, I'm confused, why is Tony back, by the way? So, it's not just me, it's the whole crew making
I'm
sure.
telling you, man.
They
So it's not just Dearborn.
It runs deep in the household.
So
Yes.
Hamtramck, even Hamtramck's got a little issue with
And she's
Tony.
from my village.
Oof.
Yeah.
We're family.
Oof.
And now, by the way, commenters are saying that you guys might have to call BMI Towing before you guys leave.
Malala.
Watch your tires.
BMI doesn't tow foreign cars. I'm sorry.
Do they come to Dearborn?
There you go.
What are
There
you
you go.
talking about?
I just want to make sure they understand
My man,
we're in our
was
backyard.
Are you serious though? But he was on call when everything was.
Oh yeah,
flood and all
100%.
that
Oh, he
stuff.
was the number one guy. That's
Yeah,
that's the information we. He was actually super busy too, and alhamdulillah, he came through for a
Yeah,
couple of
mashallah,
guys.
man, he's a great
he,
dude,
yeah,
man.
he
He
came
always
through
comes
for a
through.
couple of guys that really needed
Oh
some
yeah,
help.
but that's his real one.
Yeah.
Hey Tone, you need some coffee.
Big ups to Mookie.
I do.
Love Mookie.
All right, going back now. I'm done with the introductions. I'm done with all of that. We can talk about Detroit sports afterwards, but we do want Tony to answer the question of how do you feel that Sufi is kind of like
He's the captain.
He's the captain,
The
and the
face.
main guy.
The face of
captain.
Hamtramck right
The
now.
face of Hamtramck right now. Do you want to answer that
Are
question?
you coaching?
I'm not coaching.
So
no.
you're going to be in the broadcast.
They wouldn't let him
We-
coach.
So they don't want
we put
nothing
the
to
team.
do with you.
Well, we kind of put the team together. We agreed that we're gonna put the teams together, and then
Ooh,
call it because I know all the players.
I don't think
so-
Tony can handle 8 straight losses.
We were talking about
No,
him
no,
not
you're
winning
good.
a game as a
Nah.
coach yet already.
Hey.
Like already with
Gloves
their
are
ability?
off. Gloves are off. I'm just saying.
No,
Okay.
100%.
Are you coming from last year too or no?
That's
Well,
what I'm
no, we're
saying.
talking as a coach, not a
Talking
player.
as a coach.
Yeah, as a coach.
Oh, okay.
He is Owen. He didn't win a game. There was this infamous timeout.
Owen.
I think if we
Heard
played it
about it,
back,
heard
I
about
think
it.
if we played it back in slow mo, the star player looked right at Fahmy and thought to himself, "Can I give him his first win, or am I willing to go winless
There's a deep
so
history
he
there.
can go win?" I know that.
There's a
I'm- and I'm-
deep history
and I'm
of
digging-
me
and I'm dig-
and that guy.
and I'm digging into
we,
it.
We buried the hatchet. We call it truth.
We're talking about Nibby right now, by the way. I'm
Hey,
not trying to
we're
say
not
names.
naming
Hey,
any
we're
names.
not
we're
right
talking
now
about-
in this conversation. There is
He's
no
a
names
legend.
right now. Very go.
But again, it was.
Listen,
They
I want
are
to
who we thought they were.
make this clear, by the way.
They are who we thought they were.
On to
Tony-
Cincinnati.
Tony confirmed he was coming on the show, and literally, subhanallah, 10 seconds later, Nibby said he can't make it to the show, by the way. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. I don't know
I'll
if this
tell
is
you
a
one thing.
coincidence or
One
not.
thing I'm noticing.
You know,
Nabil is finding it extremely hard to hold on to this truce.
I know.
in this with this going on, and he'll throw shots and kind of like stay
Back
away.
off, absolutely.
Yeah, because he'll throw the bone to the hungry dogs, and then all of them start coming in. MashaAllah, you guys
absolutely.
travel in a herd.
Dearborn style. Once
Yeah.
you hit the ground, we'll do the depka on you.
That is a fact.
It's all in good fun,
That's
though.
a South End
It's all in good
mentality,
fun.
if anything.
It's all in good
But
fun.
again, you still haven't answered the question.
he's trying not to.
How do you feel about Sufi leading your squad?
Sufi's a great guy. The fact that he wasn't accepted in Dearborn,
No
for
one said-
whatever
no
reason,
one said he
that's
wasn't
not-
accepted.
listen, this has been going on for years. Sufi has claimed more Hamtramck than he has Dearborn.
He was the valedictorian at Chatsey High School.
That is Detroit,
Was he really?
man.
Was
Yeah,
he really?
from the
He-
information
I
that
mean, he-
I
he was
received
valedictorian?
recently, he was a
You haven't
valedictorian
mentioned it to
at
us.
Chatsey High School.
He
I
was-
think class of '99.
Maybe.
Look it up.
That's-
Sufi, I got
that's
your back. I
possible.
hate you,
Really?
but I got your back.
Listen,
All right, go ahead.
I'm surprised, though.
That's not
I-
important.
he never
That's not
mentioned it
important.
to us. He never
the
mentioned it to us.
point is,
Because again, he's Dearborn. He's not Hamtramck.
my man, Chatsey, where's Chatsey located
It's
at?
Southwest Detroit, right
In
on the borderline,
Detroit.
right on the borderline of Dearborn.
Yeah, what does that have to do? We're in the borderline of Detroit. Well, we don't say Detroit.
No, we're in Detroit.
You're like downtown.
Yeah.
You're downtown Detroit.
No, we're in
The
Detroit.
point
Yeah, I
is this,
know. I
man.
know where you're at.
For years, he tried to, he attempted for you guys to accept him, and it didn't happen. Finally, he found a home in Hamtramck. Now,
I've never heard this.
Most Sufis always accepted in Dearborn.
home is where the
I'm the
heart
real
is.
D.
Actually,
he
now,
is.
no, now he's really not. He hasn't been for a while, but
Right, he hasn't been.
he hasn't had a home.
again,
He's a nomad.
We
He's
accepted him.
adopted.
We
He's a
accepted
nomad.
him. We accepted him.
Hamtramck adopted him.
He is, I want to
Not
say,
saying
the
much.
adopted son.
Femi, how do you feel about him leading your team?
Your
BG.
town. Your
From
town.
what I heard,
Your town.
BG is the captain.
Yeah,
B-
I
BG
think it's more of a collective
Barely good.
effort.
It is.
What does BG stand for?
We
Barely
have,
good, barely
we
good.
have, we have,
BG.
you know,
If your fifth rounder is
the
leading
way,
you guys
the
in
way
the charge,
we do
you
it in
guys are in trouble.
Hamtramck,
Sorry.
it's collective. We're
All the
leaders.
time.
Shouts out to BG.
Can I ask you
All
a
the
question? You guys don't plan on letting BG shoot, right?
Who's leading Dearborn, by the way? Who's the face of
Well,
Dearborn?
according to Jamil, tell Hamtramck boys better watch out for Fadi, if I'm correct.
Fatty.
Fatty.
Fatty
He's gonna
Nagy,
go off on them.
elite shooting guard. Fatty Nagy.
And
Yeah,
then
no comment.
Blackjack Ham, I don't even know if that's, y'all might know him, but he said Billy is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Shouts out to Blackjack Ham, whoever you are. I love you, brother.
AB is second.
That's just because Momiri wasn't in the league.
He said AB second, by the way. He threw that
Oh,
out.
then I appreciate you.
Yeah.
My man.
I get it.
My man.
Who's
So
the
there you-
face of Dearborn?
I got Nabil Abdullah and Khalid Jahmi.
Yeah.
They're the two
You got,
captains.
that's 60
they
points
are.
right there.
That's
Really?
two captains.
Oh, so-
Nabil averaged
Nabil and,
20.
uh,
Nabil averaged 21 and 10 this
Fun
year.
fact: Nabil Abdullah almost, he did drop, I think, 40 points in one game. So
39.
Did he
That's
really?
39.
come on, man.
Did he really?
This is
Khalid-
Dearborn guys we're talking about. What do you think we're
30,
coming from Hamtramck? Come on, bro.
Good job, Nabi.
Khalid Jahmi dropped
on.
the first ever triple double.
Triple double.
I remember
in league
that.
history.
I remember that.
In league history.
No, that was it was this year.
It was this year.
I wasn't there, so it would have never happened if I was there.
Oh
but
no,
I wasn't.
it was no one.
No,
First
that's
ever.
30 and over.
No, that's
Oh,
a 30
okay.
over.
Khalid Jahmi today against my team. I was
another
hurt.
that's another Dearborn
All
stud.
We'll give
day,
it a-
all day.
You know what?
There's a
We'll give it a-
lot
we'll
of, I mean, the talent in Dearborn, mashallah, is there.
Mashallah,
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
no
we don't
one's
have
saying
our full strength
It's more
talent coming.
people yet, Tony.
Huh?
It's more people.
We know that, man. I mean, I know
And
that.
then
They
they're
know that. I
Dearborn-
mean, come on, man.
Hey, their Dearborn is not just South End. It's East, West.
Yeah, but we're just doing what.
Dearborn Heights. So
No. Dearborn
so-
Heights is Dearborn Heights. Dearborn is Dearborn.
We're not bringing in our A squad.
So nobody lives in Dearborn Heights.
Well, we have a lot of great players.
Nobody lives in Dearborn Heights.
We have a lot of great players
Well, I
playing,
mean,
but we, like,
I don't really. What do you consider Dearborn Heights though? Like West Dearborn is not Dearborn Heights.
No,
Like where we're at right
no.
now is Dearborn Heights. It's not Dearborn.
I know. So nobody lives in Dearborn Heights. And
no.
this
What do you mean, like grew up in Dearborn Heights?
Yeah.
I mean, to my
We all grew up in the South End.
Yeah,
That's
to
where
my
we're from.
Everybody?
Yeah.
To my knowledge,
99% of us.
the LOL League of
Everybody grew up in the
Legends
South
League.
End. Why didn't they call me
It's,
Billy
it's
South
opened
End?
up, it's ran by the
Billy South End.
CRSD, the Concerned Residents of South Dearborn. An organization's been around since I was a kid.
Yeah,
always
yeah.
provided us something to do.
Oh,
Big ups to
100%.
Khalid
Yeah,
Abdullah,
oh,
aka
Yeah,
Kaiser
big ups to that
Sose.
whole organization.
Kaiser Sose, Khalid
Yeah, the
Abdullah.
whole
big ups.
organization. I mean, it was, we were so close to Southwest Detroit, that we could have found ourselves getting in a ton of trouble and doing a lot of things, but they really did come together. I mean, there was other organizations, if nobody else is listening, I don't want to put nobody down. South End did have a lot of different organizations that came out and tried to help us kids and keep us, entertained and out of the streets.
Distracted.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm looking for. Is
Yeah.
distracted. But no, the majority of this league, from what I've noticed, outside of the guys from Hamtramck or some Detroit guys with ties to South Dearborn or to the CRSD, that this league was started and got opened up with. So yeah, the majority of the players, you're right. There's east side of Dearborn, there's north side of Dearborn, there's
Yeah.
west side of Dearborn.
But the South End is where it all started.
But that's when we're talking
That's
Dearborn.
fine.
Majority.
Yeah, when
When
we're
we're
talking
talking
Dearborn,
Dearborn, yeah.
Hamtramck, we're talking. It's the South End.
But
guys.
it's South End versus Hamtramck. Really, all the pool came out of Hamtramck.
No.
Me and him, we grew up in South End.
My
Yeah, you guys are all
My whole
South
thing
End.
Yeah, we're
is
South End.
We
my
all
whole thing
we
is
spread out afterwards, but it all
my whole
initially
thing
started
is it's only two sides. It's Hamtramck and Dearborn.
Hamtramck versus South End, basically.
No. I'm saying it's Hamtramck and Dearborn. Pick a side.
It's an umbrella.
There's
Yeah.
no,
No,
this guy's from there, this guy from there.
Yeah.
It's Hamtramck and Dearborn.
Unfortunately, yeah, and that's good. I know what you're doing. It's your
Yeah.
argument that Sufi's replacing
Yeah,
Fahmy
100%.
as the team leader.
No,
and the
I'm not
coach
saying that.
And the heart and soul of Hamtramck.
That's
I'm not
fine.
saying that.
I mean,
It's
Sufi
not
don't
fine. It's
Sufi-
not fine. It's not fine.
Sufi could have easily
I
kicked
can't
Dearborn.
play.
When I
He said he
listen,
wanted
Hey, just so people
they-
people that
For
No.
It was
It's
like-
because
it
of
was
injury.
like-
Trust me, willing.
hold
Trust me.
on.
it's
Do
injury.
you prefer
Sufi's a
Grub
competitor. He
in
doesn't care.
or
Except for
Conan?
the challenge. He doesn't. But you guys were shorthanded.
He
That's
wants
what-
to win.
Both.
If he wants to win, then
They're
he
my
wants to stay with
sponsor.
you.
That is the
They're my sponsors.
Yeah.
You know what? Politically correct.
Yes, I got to.
Moti.
Hey, what happened?
Grub in South End, or would you rather go to Conan Cafe? Because I'm hearing Grub in South End right now is on fire.
Hey,
MashaAllah.
Listen.
Look at some.
Hey.
He don't mind this.
I really don't. There is no wrong answer here.
No, listen.
Just so you
That's
know.
called a good problem.
For me, I go to where it started. Like me personally, I always go to the first location. All right, and that's Hamtramck. Like I would go to Qahwa House, Schaefer.
Okay.
Shout out to
Hadas. I go to Hadas only.
I know. I'm just saying, like, okay,
They're all good people.
So you're going to Hadas, Michigan Avenue.
Yes.
That's it.
So you're not going.
Hadas.
So you're not going to the one on Sterling Heights that just opened up.
You know,
I'll go there too, but I
really
prefer
good question
Hadas.
for you. I got a really good question. Really good question. You guys have JJ, right? Big J. You got Fujo. Okay? 0 for 10, 0 for 11, 0 for 15 starts, Fujo. You got BG.
Shooters don't stop shooting.
You got BG. You got Sambo. You got Mookie. Of all those players that originated from Hamtramck, Mo Sufi's still your captain?
Oof.
My man, who is spreading this vicious rumor?
There's no vicious
Listen,
rumor.
man,
It's
Mo
fine.
Sufi being
I think
captain.
I misspoken, guys, and I apologize. There's no official captain.
There
for
is no
Hamtramck.
captain.
There's no captain, honestly.
Billy,
No, I
big
just-
fella.
Listen,
I just
man.
felt
Do
like-
you remember when Dwayne Wade left the NBA and became a broadcaster because he couldn't cut it anymore? That's what they're saying about Tony.
Ooh.
I got hurt. What is wrong with you people? Hey, just so the viewers
He's
know,
gonna call him Tony Wade now.
they know that it's because I got hurt. No other reason.
Well, your pride or your knee?
And I don't know why.
What's her?
I don't know why.
Because he got hurt, Sufi's the captain?
He's not the captain.
Sufi-
Because you got hurt. Oh, yeah, I heard because you got hurt, Sufi's got 2 championships.
Yo, Sufi has leadership skills, guys.
Oh,
100%.
100%.
So let's not sit here and say that Sufi cannot be the captain. He can be the
Oh, yeah.
captain.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm
he
saying, like, I'm not the person to appoint him.
puts the whip down.
You can't. I'm the
Ambitious
general
folks.
manager.
Facts.
Dearborn
And
refused to sign for
I don't appoint Suvi as a captain.
Oof.
Never did, never will.
Ooh,
But it's only
that's what we
because-
want.
but there's
we
nothing
want
wrong
the
with
real Tony. Tell us.
We have numerous leaders that you're the captain. Is that mine?
I don't know.
It's not mine.
It's
Not
probably
me.
in the background. But
Yeah.
hey, you lead by action.
That's Sufi calling you, by the way.
It might be. It very well might be. I need to make sure that I turned that off. I thought I did. Sorry, but
Listen, first of all, Uncle Eddie.
I'm sorry, Omar. We're taking over.
No,
It's
you're
supposed to be
fine.
the last segment. I'm sorry.
It's
We'll talk
okay.
Detroit sports right now if you
Yeah,
want.
you wanna talk
I'll
Detroit
save.
sports?
I'll save.
Let's
Tony.
circle back.
I'll save Tony.
I've
right
never
now.
seen Tony like
I'll
this,
let
man. I
him
swear to
think.
God.
I'll let him think.
because I'm getting attacked from all sides,
No.
comments everywhere.
If you want, I can go to my phone. I have certain text messages. I got people
We're
that
gonna
want me
break-
to ask you certain stuff. I'm going to leave that to the side.
All right, so Uncle Eddie said Dearborn ain't the real D, it's the little D. All right.
Who's Uncle Eddie?
He's in the
He's
game.
on, he's on Hamtramck's team.
All right.
You know
He's-
Uncle
he's
Eddie.
one of the most
You know
Sufi's
Uncle
followers.
Eddie. You know Uncle Eddie.
That's Uncle. I never.
No, he's definitely
Yeah.
not. But it's funny.
Yeah,
It's a 30
so
number.
that's Uncle Eddie right
my
there.
guy.
But we could talk about Detroit sports. Do you guys watch
Big ups, Uncle
Tigers and Lions? I want to make sure we talk about it.
I'm a big baseball
Here's your
guy.
baseball.
I mean, I
baseball guy.
like
Stewart.
baseball. I mean, just started going.
Yes.
Getting the team running. Today was actually a pretty good game. It was almost come from behind, but
Yeah. So what do you think about the Tigers, though? Do you see them going far this year?
not this year. Not this year. I think we missed out on a really good free agent signing. I think, Carlos Carrera was available. I think we really, even with Javier Baez, that one guy could play short.
Interchangeable, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, one guy could play short, one guy could play second. I mean, that big contract, I guess, today everybody wants to sign for big money. Miguel's still eating a lot of salary dollars.
Yeah.
And I wish the longevity was still there. Some of our pitching, it's getting better. I mean, it's getting better. We're still. I think AJ Hinch is going to do an amazing job. I don't care about the cheating scandal. That sucked. He got caught. Everybody cheats.
Exactly.
He just got caught.
Yeah.
I think he's a great manager. I think he's going to do really, really good things with this team. I think we have very young talent. We started the season with Riley Green getting hurt. There's a nice prospect coming up.
Yeah.
Torkelson hit his first home run today. That's amazing. Got his first hit yesterday. I mean,
Oh, he hit a home run today?
yeah, he hit a two-run
Oh,
shot.
nice.
He hit a two-run
Nice.
shot. Yeah, the Tigers were down 7-1, and
Nice.
it was 9-7 final.
Oh.
They fought. They got some young talent. Baez had the day off. Got to give some guys some rests. There's still some moves we got to make. If the Tigers do have a good start to this season, come All-Star break, come before maybe the trade deadline, maybe we can make some moves if we're fighting for maybe the second wild card spot.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping for a better than 500 season.
Well, it's expanded playoff this year too, so right?
Is it?
It's six teams and no more playing game.
Yeah.
So it's 6 teams.
Oh, so they did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it is. By the way, we got Mo Malahi said Abee looks like a college prospect and Billy is his agent. By the way, so that's what Mookie
Big ups to
said.
Mookie.
Mookie, we
You lost us a
appreciate you.
16-point lead. I still love you. Big ups to Mookie.
Oh.
Shout out to Mookie. Shout out to Mookie. Moti Tigers. I mean, they're 2-3 right now. We've
Yeah.
lost
That one's
both
still
series that we've played so far. We're 1-2 and 1-2. I mean, do you think this is the start that you expected? I mean, what do you think about the Tigers so far?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, as AB stated, I'm a big Tigers fan. Also, you know, I mean, me, AB, all Detroit sports. Like, I'm very faithful to them when they're losing, when they're winning. So, yeah, man, I agree with everything he said, man. I think they said that we got one of the toughest schedules in April. So once we get past this, tough schedule, and people start getting healthy, like Riley Green, and start pitching better. Rodriguez actually pitched a good game today.
I think you got rocked. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
but there was
thinking.
a couple errors.
No,
There was a lot of
It was a
errors.
big error
Yeah.
that caused
More runs, yeah.
more runs. But I think he had 2 earned over 5, so in like 5 Ks.
Against his former team, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
versus
that was
former team.
big.
So I think he had a good like you said, Torkelson had his first career home run. Like the bat start came alive a little bit today. I think we scored 7 runs, right?
Yeah.
So I think moving forward, we have Kansas City. Hopefully those bats, stay alive.
Yeah. Zainab Farhat, my brother Billy is so handsome, by the way. So I was giving you a shout out.
Mashallah.
Mashallah. Tigers, Tony.
I love you, sis.
I never heard your comments with Tigers. We haven't
No,
spoken about the Tigers.
I agree with everything they said. You have to have leadership with the manager position, and I think they have that.
Oh,
do
I thought you were
AJ
going to say
Hinch.
like Sufi, but go ahead. Continue.
No. By the way,
You gotta do it
listen.
for AB, by the way.
Let me explain something to you.
called a
Okay?
jab.
I'm all
Just in
ears.
case you don't know.
Okay.
If there's a rivalry on the court, it's only out of respect.
Oh, absolutely.
Nothing else.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he used to cheat, and I hated him for that. But
He still
overall, no.
What are you talking about?
No,
Cheat like
Sufi.
when he hooks people?
No. I'm talking about
Scoreboard?
blatantly scoreboard cheating.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
he'll add 4 points just so you could correct him, and he'll meet you in the middle to gain
Oh,
2
like
points.
pickup games.
Yeah.
I get what you. Okay.
But
so-
overall, like I said, man, I got nothing
Sales.
but
I mean,
respect for the guy.
I mean, he wasn't paying off refs with free meals and stuff, right?
Allegedly.
Oh,
Never happened.
He didn't own a
got you.
restaurant, did he?
To that point, I never brought.
Steak
They
and
got
cheese.
this guy fired, man. They got one of the refs fired.
No
Bro.
way.
Yeah, they really
Oh, old
Omar,
school dude.
Omar, can I
Old
give
school
you
dude.
just a quick
Shaq.
story?
Who?
did. Samuel Jackson.
Oh yeah, come on.
Last
now. I
last
agree.
season when you
I
guys
agree.
did the championship game.
You
Instead of
agree?
snakes
I
on
agree.
planes,
Yeah, he should've got
fired.
snakes on
Earlier
planes.
in that
My
season,
man, they got him
my
fired,
team was
bro.
playing their team.
Uh-huh.
Billy and
Moti,
Tony ran the
instead of
same team.
snakes on
Moti
planes,
was
it was
the coach.
steaks on planes.
Yeah.
Steak and cheese
Fact,
subs, baby.
Tony went to the free throw
I agree,
line 12 times.
Not true.
Tony continuously went
Are you
to
talking
the
about
free
when we
throw
beat you
line.
guys?
No.
Tony
Are you talking about
continuously
that
went to
time?
the
Are you
free throw
talking
line.
about when I owned him and Mo Mary at the same
One
time?
of the times
so.
we
I
couldn't
think
get the
so.
same
Well,
calls.
you were there too.
I went and I asked the ref. I said, "Ref, why is
It was a
he
close
getting
game.
all the calls?"
It was. Until the end.
Verbatim.
Best
Quote,
team ever assembled.
With witnesses. Do you own a restaurant? Is what I was told.
No way.
Allegedly, that's why AB side of the
He's
story.
joking.
There's AB side of the truth.
Video.
There's AB side of the truth.
At one time,
We made him.
I had a tax business that I did, so I used that to my comeback, kind of like, hey, well,
I can do your
he's got a restaurant, and you remember that.
I do
See,
remember.
so it was
But it was tongue in cheek, man.
Why don't
My
you
man,
write off
first
your
of
losses,
all-
baby?
So
Yeah,
Why
unfortunately,
don't you write off your losses,
That's
AB?
a good one. Right off your loss.
I did, unfortunately.
Write off your losses,
I did.
David. How's that
I
tax
did.
man?
I was promoted. Okay, great. So yeah.
Finish your sentence. What do you mean you were promoted? What?
Unfortunately, that ref was let go because there were other complaints.
What did Wayne got to say about it? Did you guys talk to Wayne or no?
You know what's funny? That's another person. Wayne. I
Wayne's
love
my
the
guy.
fact- Yeah, definitely, it's a Hamtramck guy.
Wayne's the Hamtramck guy. Come
He
on.
walked by the. He walked.
No. If he's gonna pick,
Dearborn
you're
versus
right, you're right.
everybody.
If he's gonna pick, like I said, there's only 2 sides to pick.
He walked by the
options.
podcast during the live championship, and every
That you guys
person
choked
at
away.
the table
That
said,
you guys
"Yo,
choked away."
Wayne. We had 5 players.
You choked it
We
away.
were the
Wayne's
better
a
team.
professional.
We were the
Wayne's
better
a-
team.
What are you saying? It was a
You
We
circumstance?
had 5 players.
Circumstances?
Definitely on
We had 5 players when we won
We'll get
it.
back to the circumstances.
We had 5 players when we won it. You guys choked it away.
You guys had fresh legs. You guys
We
had
had 5 players. Oh my
The
god.
greatest point guard in the South
Fresh
End.
legs.
Ayala Hamden, by the way. Big ups to Ayala.
Okay.
Greatest point guard ever in the
By the way,
South
Wayne is
End.
gonna be here this Saturday.
He looked hurt.
Wayne
He
is
looked
gonna be
hurt
here
right
this Saturday.
Absolutely.
He's been hurt for a long
When
time.
he walks by
His
you,
bones had
Omar,
issues.
and that was
Bro,
your
first
first game
game,
that you ever been
Ayala
to,
Hamden, big
and
ups.
you can call him out by his first and last name and talk about how he's a fan of the podcast. That right there told me why
What
I
is
got
wrong
teed
with
up the
that?
game before.
What is wrong with that?
No,
What is wrong with that?
You have refs in your pocket. You talk about cheating. Sufi was a cheater. I know where you got it from.
Tony
I know where
has never
you got
cheated
it
ever.
from. I mean, I don't know.
Listen, man. First of all the refs were great dudes.
They were.
We
They
all get
honestly
to know
were.
them on a
They
personal level.
honestly were. They
and
were
then
great.
do we
They were
happen to
great.
break bread at Grubbin afterwards?
Free meals.
Everybody's there.
Because after that,
Everybody is
hold on.
there.
I swear to you.
We're breaking
I
bread.
swear to you. After that game, I took an L. I took an L to
Are they
Tony.
placing orders
I-
during the game?
I took
because they
an
want to
L
get a
with
head
Tony,
start.
and out of respect of him beating me, I decided to go support my local Grubbin.
That's
And when
Big
I
ups to Grubbin.
and when
One
I
of the
walked
best
in,
restaurants
the
in Dearborn,
workers had
Grubbin.
asked me, "Are you the ref?" I said, "No. I'll actually pay for my food." That's the truth, though. That's a true story.
You see, he has a little book. It says ref
Hey,
on the
ref.
front.
Sign it up.
They got a tab.
So
They got one of those punch hole things. You punch in. How many games you let us win? For every 3 games you let us win, you get a free steak.
For every foul calls.
I'm gonna fly through the comments right quick. Hussein Farhat gave a heart. Believe is you later.
That's Big Goose.
I don't know.
Big
if
Hoos?
it
It's
might be,
Goose.
yeah.
It's the same fire. That's Big Goose,
Then it
right?
has to be my brother or my nephew. One
Oh,
of
you're
them.
not
Uncle
okay.
Eddie said, "Wow, I'm impressed when he talks baseball. Probably talking about you, AB."
That's my second
all
sport.
day.
Basketball's my third.
Gasham with the heart emojis, and then Ziad Hadi basically asking what's the point spread. We're gonna get into that, Ziad. I'm sorry,
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
have to wait. You're gonna have
Oh,
to
yeah.
wait.
Is
to
that
the end.
the Ziad Al Hadi?
Yes.
The one that he just made his
He
own
knows,
podcast?
believe it or not, he is going to be breaking down the game with Tony and Hussein as well. We had to sign Ziad, and he's actually
I love
going.
Ziad.
He's
Big
going,
up Ziad. by the
Yeah,
way.
he was talking about Billy, by the way, before the show. He is going above and beyond some of the stuff. I'm gonna let him break the news of what he's trying to do with like the scoreboards and the stats.
You ever
stuff.
meet somebody that's too damn smart?
Yeah.
That's Ziad.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mashallah, he's
Him
a
and
good dude.
mashallah, him and Bash, great
He's
dudes.
a good
Him and Bash,
Mashallah.
they have the
Act accordingly,
Act
act accordingly with Bash and Z podcast. Subscribe,
Yeah.
follow to them. Apple, Spotify, they
Good
do
dudes,
it.
man. Good dudes.
Let's move on from the Tigers to the Lions because I know people want us to talk about the game, but I do want to mention all this other stuff right quick so we get
Absolutely.
on record before all this stuff happens. So Lions, you watch Lions, you watch
No,
football?
I don't watch football.
Not football at all.
I'm
so-
just basketball and boxing.
basketball and boxing. Well, we have
That's
no
it.
boxing
Two
for you
B's.
today.
Anything that starts with B, I'm about it. Billy Buckets, baby.
We're gonna we're gonna go back
Let's
this way,
go.
Tony. Lions. You know, it's a roller coaster where people want who we want to take at number 2. Who do you want the Lions to take at number 2 right now? We're 2 weeks away from the draft.
If we had to make a pick,
Yeah, right now.
That's what I was going to say.
man, I don't know, man. It really is tough, dude. I hope they don't go with the corner. I definitely
They're
don't
not.
want that.
They're not.
They're probably gonna go with Thibodeau, man.
But I heard, by the way, Tavon Walker, that the rumors of Jacksonville taking him is heating up. So if Aiden Hutchinson,
I mean,
is available,
Hutchinson, if he's there, they're gonna take him
For sure.
There's no question.
No
They're gonna
question?
take him. They're gonna take
Well,
him.
well,
Whether he's the right pick or not, they're gonna take him.
yeah. Well, obviously, Michigan legacy and all that great stuff. Didn't something just come out on Hutchinson? Did he have a bad? Did he have a bad pro day or something?
No, I don't know.
Something.
I
I thought I read something.
No.
Heard something.
No.
They were
Um,
probably
or-
talking about how he didn't show up in the Georgia game, but I mean, when you
Yeah.
got teams game planning against you,
100%.
other teams got to step up. But I think the key is going to be Ojabo. Ojabo got hurt. He tore his Achilles.
I'll draft him, man.
Dude,
When?
all day in the second
In the
round.
second round.
All day.
I meant
My man,
second
you are
round
getting a
Achilles.
first round
He's
pick.
not playing next year.
Okay, all right,
He's
hold
not
on.
playing next
All right,
year.
let me ask you a question.
So
He's not playing
Okay,
next year.
would you
so
trade your
draft for
second
the
round?
year?
Would you trade your second round pick this year for a first rounder next year?
Yes.
100%.
And
That's
now
exactly what you're doing,
Cam Akers came back from 6 months from Achilles.
bro.
and
that's exactly what you're
But it's
doing,
not. But it's
man.
not even that. What he's saying. Okay, so he doesn't play this year.
He doesn't
Okay,
play this
so-
year.
If he doesn't.
Okay.
You're trading up
Well,
for next year.
But my point is, when we're making these picks, are we just picking them for this upcoming season?
100%. We're trying to improve. We're
Yeah,
trying
you
to
are
improve.
I
improving,
understand
though.
it. It's still
You're
but
improving
it's-
your
but
team,
it's-
and
but it's
because
still
he
an-
becomes a second
but it's still
rounder.
an improvement.
Yes.
If he's got
No,
to sit out a
we're
year,
not-
and
we're
he's
not
that much of a
wait,
game
wait,
changer.
We're not the Patriots.
he
We're not
gets-
this
Moti,
powerhouse.
I want
Moti,
the immediate
Moti,
change
We're
now.
trying to win right now.
I agree. You're gonna win right now, but here's the thing about it. If he's in the first round, you get a 4-year contract. If you move to the
It's a
second
rookie
round, you
contract,
pick
too.
up an extra year on the contract.
No, you
So
don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You have that option.
You got the four. Oh, if
You
he's in
pick
the
up
first round.
second round.
No,
the
not
5-year option.
If he's in the first round, the 5th year option, not second round.
Second round too, man.
No, only first round. Look it up.
Listen. The point is this: if you gave me
So,
an option
so you got
to
3
trade my
years
second
instead of
round,
1 because he's out next year.
Yeah, but it's not a rookie contract.
no, man, you're second round.
And not only that, guys.
Second round's a
I'm telling you,
4-year option.
You get it.
First round, you get that 5th year option.
It's all the way around.
If
Okay.
you look at second round draft picks, let's keep it real. How many do actually hit? You know,
Bro,
it's
you're
very
trading
rare.
your second round draft pick for a first rounder
Yeah.
next
Your
year.
second round, sometimes you're hitting on your special teamers. You're
Yeah.
right. You got a point.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
guys
So
that are about the guys.
that's
guys
not
that-
true,
Well,
man.
no. Hold on. We're talking about majority. We're not talking about everything. We're not
Yeah.
talking about that. It always happens that
3rd
way.
round, I agree. Not
You know,
second round.
guys-
Second
He's
round-
going in the second round.
Second round's high, man. Second
He's
round's
going.
too
No,
high.
he's going second round.
Yeah, people got him projected in the second round.
I mean, Willis McGahee, he tore his knee up in the
Right,
championship
bro,
game
and we had
went
a chance. We would've
and-
got him.
And he went 23rd.
And we would
to the
have
Buffalo
got it.
Bills.
We were looking at McGahee that year, and he ends up tearing it in the championship game.
Yep.
When we were looking for a running back. That's the difference. And McGahee's
I'm just saying though that you take this is my point. You take chances on a hurt player. You miss out on that 1 year. Now I get what you're saying, Coach. What you're saying is we want that immediate impact. We want that
100%.
immediate
still get
impact.
that immediate impact.
So if we're
Immediate
gonna take
impact.
if we're gonna take a second round pick, okay? So what the first round's 32 players, right? In the second round, you're looking. So the top 30, you're gonna get a guy in the top 35 in the draft. You want that immediate impact. I know what Coach is saying here.
but you are going to get it.
But what
You're just
what-
going to get it next year.
Exactly.
I know, but
Exactly.
this coaching staff is their brand is coaching these players up. What you call it? Building them, right? That's their whole brand right now.
Yeah,
Right? They're great
Campbell,
coaches.
yeah, Campbell's
right?
son, yeah.
So how are they gonna have an opportunity with Ajabo and he's hurt?
Because he can still study the playbook. He can still
That's-
attend it.
that's-
My man,
that's
hold
not
on,
the
hold on,
same,
hold on.
Tony.
It is
That's
the
the
same,
same,
bro.
that's the
But
same.
it's the NFL rehab.
It is 100%, and you're talking about an Achilles. You're not talking about an ACL.
Michigan got the
These
best,
guys can come back in
training
6
Yeah,
to 8 months.
We're sleeping on the fact he got hurt in March,
I
guys.
know.
You know,
Yeah,
so he'll
man.
be back in November. Worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll be back for the second half of the season. That's why I look at it like.
I mean, you
That's
act
if he comes
like
back
you
with
act
the
like we're on the
Cam
verge of being a
Akers,
championship
type-
team, though.
No, we should be on the verge of at least 7, 8, 9 wins.
That's not.
What,
That's
next,
not a
hold on,
championship.
You know what I'm saying?
this season?
Yeah,
I
man.
think so. We have.
I love that. I love that you're a diehard fan. I do.
We have
He's
a
a
whole
homer.
schedule.
But sometimes you really like. I love my
We're
Hurricanes.
gonna be a top 5 pick
Like I
again?
love my Hurricanes. If anybody knows me, they know I'm a diehard Miami guy. It's like just to say about Sufi. I was told Sufi was a Ham, even though he never lived in Hamtramck, he was always in Hamtramck. Okay, though I never lived in Miami, I was always in Miami. So am I a Hurricane?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
I love you
Of
guys.
Thank
course,
you.
yeah.
I'll actually agree with that.
Okay.
Because I love the I love the analogy.
Yeah.
But my point is, sometimes you gotta take the heart out of it, man. You gotta take your knowledge.
Hey, I put it like this. I guarantee you. I'll put this on. We're gonna put
I don't
it
think the
on.
North is good.
As long as Jared Goff is healthy, or unless we get like a quarterback, but as long as Jared Goff is healthy, we're gonna get 7 wins next year at least, because of the fact our schedule is soft, like very easy schedule.
I don't
We have a
watch
very
football that
easy
much.
schedule.
Lines are cursed.
And the
It's
North
easy
is getting
schedule
weaker.
based off of
Lines are
last
cursed.
season.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
exactly,
a
and it
lot
changes.
of differences.
That's true.
A lot of changes
That's true.
happen.
That's true. I mean,
You know what I
that's true.
mean? It's like me coming out. Like I said, me coming out here
we
and telling you
played
now.
good last year, guys.
Watch
Come
out
on,
for
man.
Miami going to the national championship this year with their whole new coaching staff. I'm talking about college ball again. I love college
But
ball.
by the way, they did make a great hire.
Orgeron,
Yes.
Charlie Strong, Mario
what-
Cristobal.
That's who it is.
Josh Geddes.
Yeah.
We have an all-star coaching
Yeah,
staff
for
with
sure.
a bunch of young talent.
We
and
need
a lot
all-star
of
players, not
transfers
coaches. I'm sorry.
Coming out like the Oregon
Oh.
linemen coming to my.
Yeah.
We have a lot of different things. We have that quarterback from Detroit King getting recruited. That top prospect from here in Detroit.
He hasn't fully committed yet.
Yeah, he hasn't
MSU's
committed
after him.
yet.
so-
Yeah, but Geddes was on him here in Michigan, and Miami was already on his radar. Now that Josh Geddes went to Miami, like I said, I mean,
Hey,
By the way, he was-
that actually firing of Josh Gaddis to Miami thing, that's pretty interesting. That to me says a lot about Josh Gaddis more than about John Harbaugh to me.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, I don't like Jim.
All right, let's keep it rolling.
Why Josh going from one school to another?
By the way, who do you want Lions to take at number 2?
More money.
I mean, you're gonna take.
I'm taking either
Too much.
Yeah, you're taking one of the
Yeah.
ends. You're taking the Oregon defensive
Yeah,
end, or
me too.
you're taking Hutchinson
I
if
think
he's there.
safe, solid. You need
I
a pass
mean,
rusher.
and again, remember these guys are coming out of college, so it's on the NFL team to really produce them too. Just because what they did in college is one thing, but like Hutchinson, you take him that natural strength, that natural ability. Now you convert him into the strength and conditioning coaching in the NFL, and you get the Lions if they know how to bring this player up, like you said. If Dan Campbell and his staff bring players up, then he can be a.
No, I like Ajabo. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Who you want at 2? You want?
At 2. He said if Aiden is gonna fall to us, I'm going Aiden 100%. But if Aiden's number 1, I'm going Thibodeau, man. You guys, all these analogies and these predictions to me, I don't know why Thibodeau is not number 1 actually overall.
Yeah, he's got
a
history injury.
He's a risk of injury. Everybody's risk of injury. History injury.
We said Thibodeau.
No. I'm
saying
saying number 1. I'm talking about number 1.
Oh, number 1
overall. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's more freak of an athlete than Aiden. To me, his upside.
He's developed.
Big time. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? Aiden had one good year at Michigan, guys. The year before that, he was hurt, but, I
So it's a blessing in disguise if Jacksonville takes Aiden Hutchinson, is what you're trying to say?
Well, he's saying Thibodeau's not even on Jacksonville. They're talking about Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, well, there are rumors, but I heard Aiden Hutchinson or him. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know
Walker.
why they're not. Yeah, they're not thinking
Thibodeau.
about Thibodeau.
Thibodeau's going to be
Listen, there was a report that teams are going away from Thibodeau because he's a smart guy. Like, he has his own coin.
That's not what they said.
That's the opposite.
They said they're going away from him
because he has other things
but
other than football.
He blames. Yeah, the passion's not there.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, dude, you have to be some sort of smart if you're gonna have your own coin.
But
outside
you also have to have
as a college student. You have your own coin.
If you're looking to draft somebody for a franchise, you want somebody that loves the sport. Bro, you don't want somebody that's just gonna, I'm gonna make some money and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
there's so many people with endorsement deals. What's the problem?
What do you mean?
There's so many people with endorsement deals.
It's just an endorsement deal. But they also have to love the sport. That's what differentiates the players.
Are you talking about the NIL, the college endorsements that
No.
I'm
talking about when you get into pros.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it just another thing he does outside, like athletes that rap. So what? He's a rapper. As long as he shows it on the field.
I'm going to give you a great example as well. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I'm calling it out right now. When Anthony Edwards said that he doesn't love basketball like as much as he loves all these other sports as well, I thought he was going to be a bust. Like, he said he loved football.
Yes.
And I was like, dude, he's done. Like, I would never want to draft him, but especially after yesterday. I was watching him yesterday, man. He's the man, bro.
Just the athlete.
But going back to this, he admitted it that he didn't really like basketball that much. But to answer your point is that look what he's doing now.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he is balling. So the talent is there. Got a couple quick comments. Haha Nessa said love for Yemen, and then IN87 said, yo Billy, Kyle Snell called. Just want to throw that out there.
No comment.
And then Uncle Eddie said Lions will not win 7 games. Uncle Eddie, I mean, I already said it. It's right here on live.
It's on tape.
It's on
Put
tape.
it on tape.
All right. So moving on to the Pistons. Okay, I know we're going to talk about the NBA. That's why I wanted to go last with the Pistons. I just want to quickly say that I'm very happy that they finished as the 3rd worst team in the NBA because that gives us the same amount of % chance to land the number 1 pick.
As the first 2
yes,
teams.
as the first 2 teams. So that was big that we lost those last couple of games against Philly and the Bucks.
And they played hard.
They
didn't try to lose them.
It was a successful year.
No, they tried to win. They tried to get themselves in the 4th or 5th spot. You're not lying.
Yeah.
They played
tough.
So
it was. Listen, I'm happy. Cade showed to me he's gonna be a superstar.
Yes.
We have money now in the off season. We have a couple pieces. We got Sadiq
Charlie
Bey.
Weaver's genius too.
Who is it?
Weaver. He's
yes,
a genius.
he is a genius.
He really is.
Marvin Bagley was a steal.
He was.
So at the end of the
It's
day,
like when Fahmy took me number 1.
He's gonna want money though, guys. He's gonna want money.
So what?
Bagley's gonna want money.
How much money? I think he's gonna
Dave
ask for
still
middle
looks at you.
of the pack money. He's not gonna ask for
Dave
big dog
still
money.
looks
No,
at you
that's
with the
not true.
championship ring.
That's not true.
Okay.
Dave has accepted the fact that I made the right decision by picking him up. Unfortunately, we had injuries throughout the year, and to me, that was the biggest reason why we didn't win it.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Go ahead. Keep going.
Do you think the Pistons right now, like in terms of the forecast of the future, do you like where they're at?
I love it. I think they're really tough. They're 1 or 2 pieces away. Me personally, I get rid of Hayes and Grant and try to get them packaged deal for somebody really good. I don't know, like somebody like a Paul George type.
What can they get for Hayes?
Like a type, like or like.
No, I'm not gonna lie. He showed some promise.
He kind of showcased himself the last 15 games or so.
They need a scorer.
He did kind of show that he. I mean, we would have saw that last year when we got him.
I'd get rid of Grant Hayes.
But think about it though, man. As far as getting rid of Grant, bro, the guy is he's
you got Sadiq
efficient,
Bey.
bro. But it doesn't hurt them. It just helps them when they
I
need a
understand,
basket.
I understand.
They honestly, Grant comes
Sid-
through, man.
Sid-
Grant, I wasn't impressed when they signed him, but dude, Grant is a baller.
I
When
understand.
he's
yeah,
given the
yeah, we can do-
opportunity, he can score.
I appreciate it, but he's not as good as a scorer as Sadiq Bey. That's just my opinion. I think the average or good players look really good on bad teams, right? Until they get into another system that they have other scorers around and they don't show up as much. I think that's what Grant's in.
But
I
who do you think can get
He
to
was
the
like that
basket
in Denver.
better?
He was like
Yeah,
that in
he
Denver.
was,
He was like
man.
in Denver.
He was decent in
Okay.
Denver. He was good.
No,
he
okay.
wasn't.
No,
Let me
I'm
ask you.
saying
But
he had
right now
other
he's at his
scores.
peak
He can
'cause
get his
has
own
a ball.
shot.
That's all about.
Sadiq Bey can't.
Say it again.
Sadiq Bey
He's
cannot
working
get
on
his
that.
own
He's
shot.
working
He
on
said
that. He's working
Grant.
on
He
that.
said Grant can create his own shot, but Sadiq Bey cannot create
Yeah,
his
but
own
Sadiq
shot.
Bey is a much better scorer. He's a
I
much
mean,
better
He's a
shooter.
better shooter.
Yeah,
From
he can score.
three-point
Hey,
range.
Sadiq Bey's working
It's
on
like
his
AB.
own shot.
It's like AB Abraham.
No, but you can't compare.
AB Abraham.
He's a shooter.
He's a shooter. You
Sadiq Bey can
cannot
get to
leave
the
him
hole.
open.
Can't create his own shot.
I disagree with that comment.
I mean, come on, man. All right,
just-
hold on. Can Mo Sufi create his own shot?
Hell no.
To the
Who
same
said that?
capacity that you can. You still cannot. You got to give credit. You have to get up on him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that
Get up on you.
100%.
Get up on him.
Oh,
Yeah, I
You
do.
got to
believe-
get up.
AB is the best shooter in the league, arguably. And going back to
Thank
the
you.
NBA, I'm just letting you know, NBA wise, I'd rather have Sadiq Bey than Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant, to me, I love him as a player, but I feel like I don't want to say fool's gold, but I think his stock is at its peak. You can get a lot from him right now.
Makes
100%.
sense.
And he's gonna be a hot commodity, by the way.
Him and Killian Hayes package deal him, save the salary cap, get a real good player to could complement Cunningham and Bagley and these dudes, Sadiq Bey.
And they get a top 3 pick.
But who do you think is a good fit?
I like Paul George.
What I said was a Paul
good one.
George type.
Yeah.
Paul George's not coming.
I know that kind of
I
player.
said
But
type.
is it-
Who's a
yeah,
good
but
fit?
what you're bringing in age, like
I said
is
type,
No,
not age.
no.
Okay, how
But
about
I'm not
this?
talking. Hold
You
on,
are.
like,
You're bringing in a veteran.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Who are you going after in the draft?
Okay, first of all,
I
before
go
we
after
do
the
that,
7'2" dude. Holmgren is called.
You like
Oh.
him?
Oh,
He's
Chat
soft,
from
man.
Gonzaga.
I don't like him.
Let me tell y'all something right
Not
now.
in the NBA. Not
I
in the
like
NBA.
him when
bro.
when they add the listen. KD came in 140 pounds.
KD was different, bro.
You get
KD
what I'm
can
saying?
score, man.
Yeah, but
KD
he
was
wasn't-
balling. He was
Billy,
balling
I'm
in
just
the
saying, I'm not-
NCAA tournament, bro.
Listen, I'm just saying
Billy.
that Holmgren is going to be. I know. I see. Holmgren is going to be under the same trainers. He's going to have the same amount of attention. They're going to get that boy right. When you're 7'2" and you can move like that, you're special. I don't care
All right, let me
nobody's
ask you
guarding
this.
you, man.
All right, let me ask you this. Would you take Kristaps Porzingis? And, right now.
Well, his injuries is what
He's
really,
the same thing.
But his injuries is what
Bro,
hurts his career. It's
he
not
is
him.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Dude, I would
I see
take
that.
a healthy
I see
Kristaps
that.
Porzingis for the
That's
Pistons
right.
right now.
Huh?
That's what I tell people. He's Chris. I mean, that's his
I
floor.
mean,
by the
I
way.
actually
That's his
like
floor.
Kristaps.
That's
Let
not
me
his
tell
floor.
you something.
No,
though.
I see that.
That's
But hold
the
on. Porzingis, you're talking about him being 100% healthy his whole career, or with his injuries? His injuries what held him back. If it wasn't for his injuries, my
But
man would be a
part of
top
it is the
5 player right now.
lightweight, man. I mean, he's gonna get hurt.
He's
He's,
gonna-
playing against
Yeah,
bigger,
yeah,
stronger
yeah,
dudes,
yeah,
man.
that-
He's
but
gonna
That's why you
Not
have
he's gonna get hurt.
you put millions of dollars into your training staff, man. I'm telling you, KD added 60 pounds of muscle.
KD didn't even need to add 60
Yes,
pounds
he.
of muscle.
I know, but he
A
got
man
much better.
is a pure scorer, man.
I understand.
This guy is not.
But he
Yeah,
won't be
I
able to
don't
do
know
what
his
he's
name.
doing
I
now
like
because
that
of
guy
his
from
strength.
Purdue.
Yeah, me too. I like Jordan.
I like that guy
Ivy?
from Purdue.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's
I
efficient.
do
Or
too.
I actually like Paulo Banchero too.
Yeah, I do too, man.
I don't know,
that's
man.
what we get.
See, to me, this is
This guy,
this
Tony.
is
Why
the
you
thing
against
about
me
him.
today, Tony?
Because here's the
What's
thing
up?
about him, bro. When you watch him play, it's brute strength. That's how he's separating himself and getting the shot. That's not happening in the NBA
But he can score.
against smaller guys,
So he can shoot too. He's solid. He's good
bro.
enough. And,
I don't like
Jabari
him.
Smith.
I don't
So
like him.
my thing, what I was about to
I'd
say
rather have
is,
Smith on the upside.
yeah,
To me,
the Pistons, with Cade being good, people would want to come here now. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, I know Detroit used to be, obviously, it's one of those, you don't want to go there. But I'm telling you, man.
I would go to Detroit.
He's starting something.
It's only 2 minutes away from you.
Kevin Durant was
Walking.
raving
Pretty much.
about Cade Cunningham and Sadiq Bey. Players are starting to rave about him. So Cade Cunningham then tweeted out, Detroit versus everybody when they came out with the news about Cleveland. By the way, they heard they were sending out emails to voters.
Yeah, for the rookie
Rookie
of the year.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the year, yeah.
So he tweeted out
Nice.
Detroit
So
versus
there
everybody.
was like hundreds of thousands of emails
Yeah.
supposedly. Not a small amount. We're talking hundreds of thousands that came from their like personnel office or something like that.
Yeah. Jabari Smith and Banchero both liked the tweet. people are gonna want to come to Detroit, man. I'm telling you guys right now, slowly but surely, people are gonna want to come to Detroit. You know, we got money too. So
I mean, they act like they got a choice, man. We're gonna draft them.
I'm talking about just in general, also the free
Yeah,
agents.
but some players, you know, you get
Bro,
to
we're drafting.
Yeah, but you get to the pro. It's not like in our league.
AB's
You
a
have to play
professional
and
when
they
it
gotta
comes
do
to
it.
players not wanting to play on their team.
Thank you.
AB's
For my former team that's watching, yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Well, no, we're
AB's a
talk-
professional. He
we're gonna
knows when
talk-
players
we're
don't
gonna
want to play in a
talk-
certain.
Elaborate.
We're going to talk a little bit
Elaborate.
about. We're talking about coming to Detroit just because you get drafted.
Right now it's dark and gloomy. I like it when
I
it's
don't
sunny
like
outside.
hunger.
If a player, if a player's not happy, they don't have to play. They don't.
Listen, to me,
Unfortunately, with the kids
Bencaro is
today-
too much
I
like.
know. Are we talking
I don't-
about
I don't
our
like
season,
it.
or are you talking about like the NBA?
No, seriously.
Come on, NBA.
Hey,
It's not like we
Cunningham.
draft them, they come.
Bencaro is too much like Cunningham.
I think we have figured out who is IN87 because he just said a
Ish
lot
Nasser.
of. Oh, okay, never mind.
Who's that?
Because I was gonna say it was Sufi's Sufi because he said a lot of hate on Sufi, old man. Let it go. We all know you can't.
He's a Sufi too.
Who's that?
Oh, he's a
Ish
Sufi.
Nasser, yeah, he's a Sufi.
Okay.
What's his name?
Ish Nasser, my point guard from Benny Sufi, my boy. I love you, man, but
He said Benny Sophie.
He said
Yo, listen.
a lot. Let it go, old man.
Oof, I think
We all know
is
you
he
can't-
calling Tony old man?
he knows you.
Do I?
We gotta confirm. Actually who's you talking about right now because a lot of us.
So maybe you talking about me or him?
Who are you
I
calling
don't know.
old
He
man?
said a lot of hate on Sufi, old
I'm
man.
the one
let
with
it
the
go.
I'm the one with the grays in my beard.
All of us.
Mashallah,
All of
he
us.
looks
All of us.
25.
I want to know who is he
on.
I don't even
calling.
think they can see Tony right now. Can you guys even see Tony? Like,
They can see Tony.
Oh, okay.
Moti do need to make a little cut towards me.
Man,
towards me,
I mean,
but-
he went from
I'm
here to
sorry.
here. I mean, he's into it. He's
Listen,
into it. I like
listen,
that. I like
listen,
that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. When it comes to, I picked this seat before you guys got here. He said normally that's Tony and that's Moti.
Yeah.
Billy's like, I'll sit here. I said, no. I want to sit across and I want to look at Tony.
There you
When
go.
I ask the
Face
questions
off,
for
baby.
the
Hey,
last
face
segment,
off.
I need to be able to look at the captain right here.
All right, guys. First of all, it is Ramadan, and I just want to make sure that we do leave here in time because I know we do want to eat. I know it's still 6:51, but we still got a whole show, and you know we're gonna be at the longest when it comes down to the.
Yeah, I got you guys. I apologize.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. I love the conversation, by the way. And people are chiming in. People are not Tony. I'm talking about the really old man. You gotta confirm it. All right.
Who you talking? Do I know this guy?
Fujo said Fahmi's the best leader, and then also said the first ever LOL champion. Okay, so
Big ups to Fujo.
And Fujo, you
That
said
is a
that
fact.
you were the one that gave him that championship, right?
Here's what you guys don't
Here's
understand about
fun-
Fujo, man.
Fun fact about Fujo, he actually beat this man's team single-handedly. Just saying,
He did.
28 points by himself.
yo, there's low key something
How
going
much
on
did he
between.
pay you for that?
He didn't pay
true,
me.
though.
That's-
Is it-
I
is it
I get
not
paid
true?
off respect. He respects me. I respect him. 28 points. He dropped that Mo Mary. Mo Mary says he can guard a point guard.
We're
Very
back
well.
to Mo Mary.
I'm just saying, you know what happened. I'm
Hey, listen, man. You know, I
You
didn't want
took
to.
his stats for 4 years,
Yeah,
I don't wanna
and
believe
then he
this,
ended up
man,
taking
but-
mine. That's how life revolves.
and
Right?
you gave him a towel when he was sweaty.
I also
You
gave,
him
I
water
also,
when
I
he
also
was
gave
thirsty.
him, I also gave him 12 points and 17 rebounds and 2 blocks. That's also another thing I gave him.
12.17 rebounds. This guy was playing against
And we
the
beat him.
ARP
Remember
team.
that victory, Tony?
This guy didn't show up to play.
The same team that went to the championship and they were favored.
Maher
We beat
Salama,
him.
he didn't show up to play.
Smacked him.
Billy's
There's
6
a mutual
foot. Billy's
respect.
6'6", 300 pounds. You can't teach that.
There's a mutual respect between
I'm
him and
saying.
Maher where they flipped a coin who wasn't going to play
That's
out of
not
respect
true.
for the other
That's
person.
not true.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
was
true.
there. What do you mean it's not
That's
true?
not true.
This is for the charity game, talking about or what?
No,
No,
man.
we're talking
it
about
was
in
when
the
they
league.
faced each other last year.
Omar.
The ref-
Let me
the ref was
explain
there.
something to you, Omar.
Billy
It was
is the
4
biggest
people
guy in
there,
the
bro.
league.
It was
Omar,
4 people.
We were
Me,
low on
Billy,
big
Maher.
men this year, and Billy's sitting here his claim to fame where he got 27 rebounds
28.
in the game again. No, it's 27.
28.
It's 27
League
rebounds
record.
in the
League
game against 5 50-year-olds.
Okay.
Okay, against
league
5
record.
Hold on,
50-year-olds. First of all,
his,
second of all,
his savior Maher played against the same team. He had 10 rebounds. Jamil Dubaili, he's 6'5", same size as me. He had 8 rebounds
no,
against them.
come on, Billy.
You can't teach people how to rebound.
No.
I want. Hey,
Mo
forget
Mary
about that.
averaged 7 rebounds a game,
Listen,
and
Mo
he's
Mary's
the greatest of all time.
I'll tell you one
He
thing
is.
in defense of Mo Mary.
He's the man. I love him.
He is the man because last year, last year he played. It was 2 years
Don't say
ago.
it, Tony.
Hey, in all honesty, this guy came in one player, and by the end of the year, he was
Left
a
as
completely different
another.
player, bro.
Yep.
He flat out he took it serious.
the weight down.
Yes,
Mount
100%.
Rushmore.
I
He's
get a lot of
on the
respect
Mount
for that.
Rushmore of big men, Mo Mary. But there's a new sheriff in town. I just want him to know that.
You keep
All right?
saying
Keep
that.
going.
Zayed Hadi said Billy isn't about to give bulletin board material to his opponents. I'm sure I think you were just breaking down some stuff, so he made that comment. But before we move on now to the NBA awards, we're going to do our predictions of who's going to win the awards. Want to give a shout out to the second sponsor today, BC Adhesives. They are located in Franklin, Wisconsin. You can go to BC Adhesives for all your industrial adhesives needs. They do food packaging, book binding, product assembly, and many other industrial services. So if you're in need of adhesives for your business or having trouble with your current adhesives applications, you can contact them by phone, 1-888-679-9825, or by website, www.bcadhesives.com. Shout out to Matt, Terry, Ed, and Jake over there at BC Adhesives. Our last one is...
Why are you forgetting the backbone of the BC Adhesives?
Terry.
Mrs. Cassidy.
Mrs. Cassidy, you are correct. Shout out to them as well.
So I knew you showed up today.
I don't know if I ever mentioned it to you, but Matt Cassidy's getting married this year, by the way, in October. So just want to give him a shout out. He's officially engaged as well.
Congratulations.
Oh, we in there.
Yeah, the Balkan House Restaurant is our last one. We'll get into them after this segment. So now we're going to go through award predictions for the NBA. We were just talking about Cade Cunningham, so we're going to start off with the Rookie of the Year. The NBA just released their end of the season rankings of rookies. This is the NBA. They had Scotty Barnes, number 1.
Great player.
Evan Mobley, number 2.
No.
And Cade Cunningham,
Come
number
on.
3.
Disrespect.
And it tends to go that way when it comes to votes.
Disrespect.
But not saying that it will. It was just the NBA.com, probably their writers.
Scotty Barnes with Toronto, right?
Great player.
Yeah.
Great player, but
No,
Cade
he's a
Cunningham.
Great find.
Hey, 2 All-Stars in Toronto, 2 All-Stars in Cleveland, by the way, that they're playing with. But ESPN got Cade Cunningham as number 1 as the top 25 under 25.
Cade
Number
Cunningham,
one? No, I had him at 6.
overall
man.
player.
Really?
Yeah, they had him at 6.
Cade Cunningham is Muhammad Al-Ashri of his league.
They had him at 6.
Cade
Monty.
Cunningham.
Muhammad?
Why was
He was number 1.
He's
He was
Muhammad
number 1 from this
Al-Ashri
class.
of his league. Cade Cunningham.
Oh, okay.
He was
okay.
number 1 from this class.
Okay, then that's what it was.
Yeah, he was number 1 from this class.
Yeah,
He
got
plays
Luka
just like
still.
him.
Listen,
Who?
man.
Luka Doncic still in the
That
25.
was,
okay.
that was,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was number 1 in his
He
class.
was number 1 from his
Oh,
class, but number
controversy.
6 overall.
I'm serious.
I said
He plays just like him.
You know, with Cade, what I noticed, I mean, I
You think
started
I'm
paying
joking? I'm
attention
serious.
more the last,
I know how he
25
plays.
games, I want
He
to say
plays
this
just like
year.
him. Overall.
Cade, he scored. He did what he had his assist. I think when they got Bagley, he started playing a lot better. But a lot of his points in a couple of games were like, he had a 30-point game, a 25-point game, and went back to back. But a lot of them were like garbage time, fourth quarter points.
I disagree, Abee.
Some of them were.
I mean,
a couple of games.
Oh, he's talking about Cade?
His career high was against Brooklyn. It was a close game.
Yeah, they lost by 7.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on. But
No,
what-
it was
give
a
him a lot of
close
love.
game.
No,
It was a close
They
game.
gave him a lot of love, though.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Exactly.
Give him respect.
They beat
You know,
they beat
But
Philadelphia.
was
and
it-
their
they-
record-
was it close all game,
Hey, their
or did they mount that comeback?
Hey, in those 25 games, they were like
No,
13,
they played him
13
amazing.
and 14. So yeah, so I mean, it wasn't garbage time. It was actually competitive basketball when he was averaging 25, 5 and 5. So in the beginning of the year, you're
He's
I
right.
mean, come on,
He
let's
got
be
it.
real, bro. He's a rookie.
No,
I mean,
I'm
he's
not
got to get his feet under him.
discrediting. Exactly, I'm
And-
not.
I
But
mean,
we're talking
who
about
he
rookie-
came off
we're
an
talking about
injury. He
rookie of
was
the
coming
year.
off hurt.
Who you voting
No,
for?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Who you voting for?
I'm a hometown guy.
Who you voting
I think
for, Abee?
I think Cade's the man. I
But
love
if,
Cade.
take the hometown part aside.
I mean,
Who are you going for?
I'm going to think about the guys that, they played along 2 All-Stars and stuff, but I mean, if these guys are contributing to their teams, like Evan Mobley
agree.
or Barnes, if they're
Hey, if the
contributing to
draft
those
was
teams
today,
and helping them,
if the draft was
you
today,
take Cade Cunningham.
I'm still taking
Yeah.
Cade.
Yeah,
Me too.
100%.
That's but that's it.
But,
Yeah.
but
That's
hold
why
on.
I think it's better out the group.
But does that translate? Does that translate into Rookie of the Year?
It doesn't, because your Rookie of the Year, you could have a better year than the guy, but you could still see like the future in a way.
No, and
Like,
absolutely.
you know what?
Now we're not voting Rookie of the Year based
Right.
on the future. We're voting
Yeah.
Rookie of
He's
the Year
saying
on
who
based
he
on what they're
thinks
doing.
is gonna-
What
this
they're
year.
doing today. Yeah, exactly.
So
I
Rookie of
mean-
the Year. I mean, first of all, I just want to say Cade Cunningham, I think had 9, 17, or 25 and 5 games or something like that.
What do you go?
And,
25, 5 and 5. How many games, Mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest of the whole rookie
average
class
was
only
nice.
had 5 or 6 altogether.
Yeah.
Sophie's calling again. Sophie's
he-
calling you again.
But,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
he
I'm
wasn't.
gonna
Cade in our offense in Detroit, he was. Especially with all the injuries and when people going down, Cade was the number 1 option. Cade was go-to guy.
So who are you giving the Rookie of the Year to? Because they're both Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes are on teams
I
that
mean,
are.
yeah. I mean, I like Cade. I say give it to Cade. I think that
think it's
what they
Cade by
might
far.
do. I think what they might do though. They're going to go with the fact of who contributed more. Again, I mean, I don't know off the top of my head
Who is that, by the way? Who is
what
Scotty?
Scotty Barnes' number.
Scotty Barnes or Mobley.
What's his number?
He was 15.
16 points, 7 assists.
Yeah.
I
4
mean,
rebounds.
yeah, and with
Cade outdid him at everyone.
but with 2 All-Stars on that team, so he was a third option.
They're actually they're using him a lot more than they expected. Just to get him.
But this is my point. But then, like I said,
They're relying on him more.
And they finished number 5 seed, which is crazy. The Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. Well, Cleveland was in the 3 or 4 seed for a minute, and then everybody was separated by the half a game, and all of a sudden, was it the
And
last
Cleveland just
2
lost.
weeks of
They're
the
out of the
season?
tournament
The last of the
Well,
2.
they
No. They
play
play the
the
winner. They play the winner of the
today.
9-10 seed.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna lose that game. We're gonna get into that later. I think they're gonna because I think Atlanta and Charlotte.
Those are 2 good teams.
Yeah.
Those are really 2 good
Yeah.
teams.
East Coast is coming back, fellas.
Yeah.
East Coast is
So
looking tough.
we'll see how the Pistons do. So rookie of the year, Moti,
Yeah, I'm Cade on.
Cade,
Cade.
Motorcade.
Tony, are you going Cade?
No, man. Unfortunately, I think
this
I'm gonna
guy.
have to go with Scotty Barnes.
All right.
Listen, they made the playoffs, man. At the end of the
He
day,
just yelled at me about that, and then he.
No, I just I'm like I'm
This is
tripping
what
out.
Tony does.
He tried to attack
Tony does
me.
this. All right.
I mean, it's cool. He made. I mean,
but I would take Kate.
All right,
I'm taking Cade as well. Defensive
take
player of the
Cade.
year.
Here's a fun fact: Mo Sufi was actually MVP of his league and Rookie of the Year when he first started. Right? Is that true or no?
Say it again.
Mo Sufi was
MVP and rookie of the year.
the first season.
Who was MVP last year in the league?
Mo Sufi.
Oh,
That was not right. By the way, Mo Sufi was not the MVP of that
It's
year.
Joe.
The
Last season.
year before, why? Because he led the league in scoring.
It should have been Joe.
Because he led the league in scoring. Then
Why?
why? Then why was it? Then
Who
why
was
wasn't
team
Nabil?
record?
Didn't they
Then why
have a-
wasn't Nabil the MVP this year? He averaged
It's not
20.
why,
He
man.
averaged
Stop,
20 and
man.
10. He
Listen.
averaged 20 and 10.
Why you act
21
like
and 10.
Joe didn't have a? Listen,
I didn't
if
say
they
Joe didn't
would have
have
had
a
one
good
or
game.
2 games, you would have been the MVP.
Huh?
If we would have won.
So that's what it comes down to. It's just one win.
100%.
So because Nabil didn't win, he wasn't the MVP. He wasn't the best player in the league.
You're talking about
Stop.
offense, or you're
No.
talking about MVP, the most important asset?
Cade Cunningham, Scotty Barnes. Thanks.
Oh,
all right, go ahead, Momo.
Hey,
Hey,
Omar,
let's
we're on
let's
you.
fly through the awards right quick. Let's fly through the awards. If y'all want to mention why, I could just mention something so that we could get it flowing all the way up until the matchup because we still got to do the NBA playoff first round predictions as well. So defensive player of the year. Who do you guys got? Defensive player of the year.
Gobert, probably.
Again?
Yeah, I'll give it to
You're
him.
gonna say, I'm gonna go Mikal Bridges, by the way. They were rooting for him. There's a lot of people rooting for him. He played all 82 games,
Phoenix?
and and he was in the top 3, by the way.
I would go with Mikal Bridges, man. Yeah, he's
Solid.
always.
He
man,
played 82
he's
games.
solid,
82
man.
games, all 82 games.
Iron Man,
Iron Man. You know.
Where's he from?
Detroit.
Yeah, Michigan State.
No.
No.
Oh,
Wrong. Wrong.
Villanova.
Yeah, you guys think of
That's
Miles.
right.
You guys think of Miles
Yeah,
Bridges
Miles Bridges.
from Charlotte.
Yo, speaking of Michigan State, I got Jerry Jackson.
Oh, that's who you're taking?
Yes,
As a defensive player.
defensive player of the year.
Mm.
Monster around the rim.
Yeah.
Can guard 1 through 5. In my opinion.
All right, there you go. You said Gobert. Who you got?
You know, I'm gonna honestly, I didn't follow. I didn't really follow. Like I would ask you who the.
Well, those are pretty much the people.
I mean,
If it was up to him, he'll pick Khalid Jemmy.
100%. I'd pick him over
Big
and
ups Khalid
over
Jemmy.
and over again.
Big ups Khalid
But
Jemmy.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with the cap over there. I like the 82 games. I like the fact that I grew up as a Phoenix Suns fan, so I try to watch them as much as I get a chance to.
Bro, they are fun to watch.
Yeah.
man. They really are.
They're a good team.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
Yeah.
Balanced.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I like it. I like
without
Devin
Chris
Booker.
Paul, man.
They,
Like, he
Devin
just
Booker stepped.
elevated-
Yeah, Devin
but
Booker
he's
stepped up, and
elevated
so
their
did Bridges.
Well, Booker was averaging more points probably prior.
Cam Johnson
But it's just,
stepped
man, everybody, man.
Yeah.
They just, when they
Yeah.
move the
I mean, it's
ball
a point
around,
guard.
it's crazy.
Point guard. All right, most improved player. You got Jordan Poole. You got
John Morant.
John Morant, by the way.
John Morant,
He's on that
100%.
list.
100%
Uh,
on that list.
There was
John Morant.
How can you give it to another
What
guy
about-
that's number 2 overall pick though? Like, does he?
Bridges.
I know he got better.
He
better.
got way better.
You're
He's
talking-
Is there a point
it's just not
difference
fair
in
having
like
John Morant on
assists
that
and
list.
rebounds?
Yeah, there's a point
There's a
difference.
huge
We're
difference.
talking about most
I'm saying
improved.
for
Okay,
no,
from
I'm
what,
talking
last
for
year?
Morant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
so
huge
why-
difference.
so why is
And
Morant on the list?
He's like Russell Westbrook, but he can shoot. Real talk. He can get to the rim.
No,
he can
I know
dunk
who
it.
he is. I'm saying,
I mean, he's smarter. than
was
Chris
there a
Paul.
point difference?
I said he's
between
like
last
him. I didn't say he wasn't,
Yeah.
Tony.
Why you
Why you gonna-
attacking
why you
me?
gonna- I'm
I
not
didn't say
attacking
that.
you.
What was
Like,
the
defensive.
what was
I'm not
the
Kevin Durant.
difference in stats between last year and this year with John Morant
Yeah.
for him to
He was a baller.
Last
Actually,
year,
2-3
last
points only.
no.
I think there's a
All right,
big
hold
difference.
on.
He only averaged like 18, 19 last year.
I think
What
Now
about
he's
the guy?
Like
What
25,
about from
26.
Charlotte?
That was a big jump.
which one?
Bridges.
Charlotte.
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges from Michigan State.
No, it's not. It's not.
Bro,
I mean,
man.
he is considered it. He's probably top 5. Probably
He
top
is
5.
up there, man.
Dude, guys, Jordan Poole to me, man. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
And that's the thing.
I
Yeah,
know.
so he
Yeah.
went from 19 points to 27.5.
27 point,
Oh, that's a big jump.
yeah.
It's huge.
But what happened with Poole in Golden State? Because he was playing with Clay out, and when Clay came back, was he coming off the bench or did he just stop
Still
playing?
doing his
He
thing.
was still doing his thing.
Still doing his thing.
Either way, I think Jordan
why?
Poole-
Why? Because Clay's falling off.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Clay is falling
Clay is
off.
falling off.
Come on, man.
Watch the
Listen,
games.
anytime someone
Watch the
suffers
games.
an
Don't watch the
ACL
highlights.
injury, it takes him more than that year.
Hell yeah.
I think
Especially with basketball.
his comeback will probably be. You'll see that.
That's why I'm saying he's
Both
falling
way back.
off.
You never lose a shot, man.
He's just not the
Does
shot.
it-
You
You're
never
right.
lose a shot.
Does it-
That's all he does is shoot, though. He doesn't.
I'm saying like
Does
there's
it
something
have
about.
anything to do with Jordan Poole's a Michigan guy?
Has everything to do with Jordan Poole being a
See,
Michigan guy.
and this
by the
guy's
way.
got a Michigan State shirt.
Yeah, I'm a Michigan State guy, so I'm keeping it real. I think Jordan Poole, because like he came from nowhere.
But he
to me.
said-
Hey, you're
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
No,
He
you're
came
absolutely
from-
right. He stepped up huge.
Hey,
in the
I'll
season
be
for it,
honest.
though,
I
man.
did not
But I
think he would be the player that he
Yeah,
is.
me too, man.
Like, my man is surprising me. Like, his athleticism was always there, but his shot making.
That's why I believe in
I'm
Isaiah
looking at it
Livers,
like,
man.
wow.
I believe in Isaiah Livers. Like most people
You've
say he don't
seen
like
that.
him.
You've seen that.
not the shot.
Come on, Mohammed.
Shot?
Poole
Not
is.
the
That's what he was known for.
No, he wasn't.
It's the shot.
One shot.
No.
He's known for that
There-
one shot.
There's a reason why they let him take that shot.
Bro.
Talking
it was
about
a
Poole or
heave.
Sonny?
It wasn't no heat.
Yes, it was, bro.
He
Are
got
you
the ball and,
serious?
Big
and let
upset.
it go.
From half court.
I'm missing someone else, by the way, the most improved player. They had somebody else in there. I was like, oh yeah, that's another good one, but I can't think of it right now. But it was another,
Yeah,
it was
man,
another
it's
player.
Matt
That,
Carter.
Who else we got,
improved.
man? We were burning
Yeah.
midnight oil, dog.
Here we go. Coach of the year,
Past the white line.
Monty Williams, man.
Monty
But
Williams.
it was still.
Got to give it to him. Him or Eric Spoelstra.
Oh,
or you know
100%
what?
it's Williams.
It's Monty Williams,
Yeah.
but I like Minnesota's coach. What's his name?
I like Boston's coach.
No. What about Memphis's coach, man?
How about Nick Nurse, guys? He took Toronto. They got 49
What about
wins.
what Memphis did?
Memphis, hey,
They've been good for a while.
Hey, no.
Memphis is the two
Memphis is
seed,
the
right?
2 seed,
Yeah.
dog, in the West.
And last
And
year
they're
they
winning.
won. Last year they won the
Playing.
playoff
Bro,
game.
forget about that.
That's
Hey,
huge. That's
that
why
is-
John
that is
Morant.
huge,
I can
bro.
see why John
Bro,
Morant being.
you know they only lost 2
most
games
improved.
without him.
John Morant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, they went
Team.
21 and
Bro, 100%,
Yeah.
dog. That's
Yeah.
coaching.
Team.
Yeah,
Coaching.
I agree. I'm going.
you know what?
Memphis.
I give up with Tony.
Memphis.
I give it up
Alright.
with Tony.
Memphis.
Yusuf, my brother, said Frank Vogel. All right. Being sarcastic. All
Yeah,
right.
LeBron ruined him.
MVP. This is the argument one, right? MVP. Who y'all got for MVP? I like Joel Embiid, man.
If
you
As much
have
as
to.
my-
You
it's
can't.
You gotta give it to Embiid.
I gotta give it because
But the media and what the Joker's done this year,
Man.
I can
2,000 points, 500 assists.
I can see them.
The only
giving
only argument is that he won the MVP last year, and he had better numbers this year.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
it's like, how do you not give
It
it
was
to
like
him?
Russell
My God.
Westbrook when James Harden won.
Like I saw
Yeah.
a post today that compared Shaquille O'Neal's 99 2000 MVP year and the numbers and what he put up to what Embiid did this year and how close those numbers were to each other. But then again, like you just said, the Joker had good
But
numbers.
it's a different. Yeah, I mean,
Joker's
yeah,
had good
it's a
numbers
different league,
last
though.
year and outdid those numbers this
That's
year.
crazy, man. That is crazy.
So who you got?
Joker.
Who you got?
Listen, man, they always been hating on LeBron. At one point, LeBron.
Oh, my
could've-
God.
No. At one point, LeBron could have won it every year.
Yeah.
But they kept passing that trophy around, and now I want them to keep doing that.
Well, they kind of did
Yeah,
that
me
with
too.
Kobe too, though. They did that with Kobe a lot. You know, he got one MVP award.
Yeah, Steve Nash.
As
stole a
deserving
couple.
Was
Steve
it?
Nash.
Omar.
Back
was
to
it
back.
Was it Marcus Smart, the other guy?
Kobe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lakers
I
record
got
was
somebody,
bad
I got
those
somebody
years,
listening
bro.
in. They just
my
texted
God.
me.
Yeah, hey, tell me
Not all of
man.
them.
You comment.
I know. I'm talking about the Steve Nash years, back to back.
Hey, Shaggy,
but we're
you
talking
can
about
comment on the
one
thread.
back to back. You're talking
Type it
about
out.
back to back.
Tell
I'm talking about
Billy.
Steve Nash back to back.
I know, but you could have given
And then
Kobe one.
LeBron came in the league. Shut that up. Shut that down.
Who you got for MVP?
Listen, man. As a big fella that can pass and score at will, I'll give it to Joker. I love Joker.
Hold on, what did
Tony, who'd
you
you
say?
pick?
Hey man.
I was waiting for.
What did he
80.
say?
He said, as a big fella that can pass and score at will, he's gonna give it to Joker.
You can pass?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, in pickup games you've done that when you play with
Yeah.
Nabil and
I
myself.
don't need to pass when I got Fadul Naji, PG1 Elite. I don't need to pass. What's wrong with you, man?
Is that a compliment or is that?
Yeah, I got a point guard. I don't need to pass.
Bud,
I'm out.
hold
Peace
on. Bud definitely is a great.
Oh,
he got
unbelievable.
great vision.
I had Fadul
The
Naji.
guy went to
What?
back-to-back.
I don't need to pass anymore.
back championships.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
he was
you
a
go.
runner-up.
You get what I'm
Sucked,
saying?
But he went back-to-back. He was on my team on our run, and obviously was a big part of Billy's team and Billy's run. Yeah, 100%.
I don't need to pass.
There you go.
That's why you hire people on your team so they can
Do their job.
assist you.
Uh-huh.
By the way, he did make it to the finals with no second rounder.
Hey, real
Without
talk,
a second
real
round
talk.
talent.
No, that was second
Yeah,
round.
but second round talent. Let's say it correctly, because I don't
Billy,
think his second
good
rounder.
job.
Yes, if you're
Appreciate you
listening to
guys.
this,
Appreciate
I
you.
don't think your second rounder would have helped you at all. I think your second rounder would have hurt you. So
Not
a
true.
second
That's
round,
not true.
that's 100% true. The guy has
That's
not
an
been
opinion.
seen or
So
heard of
that's an
since
opinion.
2005.
Listen, my second rounder.
The guy's a legend.
Allah
The
Ishfi
guy's a legend in his
is
own
one of
head.
the most complete players you guys will ever see.
That is
He's a
very
great
true.
guy.
That is
And I
true.
can't wait for him to get back in the
You can't
court. I
argue
love him.
that. He is one of the most complete players. in
High
the league.
IQ, strong.
You've
Great
seen
defense.
this? Where did you see?
I
you're,
do.
sorry.
I played-
You're just
I played
hearing.
him. I
no,
played him.
You
Well,
played,
I played-
you
I
played
played
him
him
in
many
2005.
Okay.
2004.
What's wrong with that?
It's 2022.
That's who it was. DeJounte Murray was also on the most improved list. And I'm not
Okay.
going to lie to you.
Yeah, I
that
remember
is
that.
good.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah. Who said
solid.
that?
He's
Who
solid.
said that?
Yusuf, my brother, he added that.
Big
He's
ups to
all-star
Yusuf,
too,
your
he's
brother.
all-star.
Yusuf
Yeah,
Thabit.
DeJounte Murray was the guy I was also thinking about. Then Ibrahim Shajira also said
Marcus Smart. Yep, that's
I don't know
what
if that adds into your defense.
Shaggy always got weird stuff to say. Nobody's
he don't got
worried
nothing.
about Marcus
Shaggy
Smart.
is one of the
Shaggy.
best team
How-
players.
listen,
Shaggy's one of the best teammates you guys could ever have.
All right,
Teammates,
stop
yes.
right there.
I agree.
Hold on. Even
Listen,
teammates.
listen, Shaggy,
Overrated
Shaggy,
statement.
you're watching. This is for you, Shaggy. I hate Tony too. We hate.
I
Tony.
love Tony.
We
Tony's
hate
my boy.
Tony.
There you go. We all
That's on behalf.
Man,
That's on behalf of
Shaggy
Shaggy.
is a solid player,
Shaggy,
bro.
you can say it on the comments.
But
Say it
in
on the
his
comments,
household,
so Omar can read it.
There you go.
Say
not
it
even
for him one
considered
time.
top 4
Say it one time.
Really?
What?
out of his brothers.
Who?
Shaggy.
He comes from a great family. He's
I know.
a winner. though.
Mashallah, his brothers athletes.
Yeah, he's a winner.
They skipped over that, you know.
Never skipped over him. He hit me with a
Shaggy?
dream shake on the playoff
David.
or on
I
the
see what
pickup
Tony's
game.
doing right now.
Yeah, Shaggy for real.
Yeah,
man.
it's just this guy won't step into a place that Tony's at.
Yeah.
We had a going away finale for Joe,
He was there.
but if it was at Grubbin, he wasn't showing up.
Oh my God, my man had his freaking paws, mashallah.
He got
in
mad after
in
the
those
championship.
trades, bro.
After the championship, he got mad that nobody told him that the pizza supplied was from Grubbin. He went to the bathroom. No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Just joking.
there
He
you
went
go.
threw it up.
All right. Did we all say our MVPs, by the way? We all said our MVPs?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, final sponsor, Balkan House Restaurant. Shout out to the Balkan House location,
Great food,
3028
Balkan House.
Kniff Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. They are famous for their doner kebab. They even serve breakfast. All their food is halal. Service is A1. They always give back to the community. Just a couple weeks ago, they did something for Yemen where they raised over $3,000.
MashaAllah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
Appreciate them. They got 2 locations, one in Hamtramck, 3028 Kniff Street, and then one in Ferndale, 314 West Nile Mile Road, Ferndale, Michigan. I believe the staff at the Balkan House will be in attendance for the game this Saturday as well. You know, I got VIP seats for the elected officials, and I got VIP seats for the sponsors, by the way. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
That's what I'm saying.
So-
Omar, you created such an atmosphere. How
Really
many of
exciting.
these guys?
Big ups to Omar Thabit. Did a great job, mashallah.
Huge
Very
ups.
good. Appreciate
But how many of these guys have played in front of a crowd? We're talking pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. Do you agree?
Also
It's a lot of
a lot of
pressure.
A lot of
There's gonna
pressure
be a lot of
here.
pressure. I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I can only imagine what they probably. I know they're not gonna admit it. Maybe they're not.
I
but there's
mean-
a lot of
And
pressure.
I don't think they know the extent.
I don't
There's
think
gonna
they
be a
they
lot of
don't
people.
they don't
Oh, yeah.
get it. I'm trying
There's
to
gonna be a
and
lot
I'm
of
trying to explain that to people. I said, listen, what Omar Nas Media did here. They're filling up this gym. This ain't one of our
Bring
our
your own
league-
chairs.
This ain't one of our league games. You got 30, 40 people in the stands that are our peers that we played in front of. We got people's families coming, elected officials. We have politicians. We have, I mean, all for a great cause. But you guys are going to get on this court, and it's built up Hamtramck, not 35 and over representatives of the League of Legends, but Hamtramck versus Dearborn. Okay, and again, this is not Dearborn's A squad.
And I do want to put it
Please
out there.
stop
and I-
saying that,
And I'm
bro.
sure Obed has
He's
gotten
right.
it too. I've
He's right.
had
He's kinda
people
right,
reach
though.
out to me from Hamtramck asking me like, "What's going on? How come we can't be in this game?" So for those that are playing, I'm sure Obed got it on the Dearborn end as
Yeah,
well.
those same 3 people called me. Come on, bro.
The Hamtramck people.
Come on, bro.
I'm talking about non-Arabic. I'm serious.
Because they're
Non-Arabic
reading,
people.
because they're reading Dearborn versus
Yes,
Hamtramck.
yes.
So they're thinking, okay,
They're
hold
representing
on.
Hamtramck.
Why am I not on the
Because it's the
Hamtramck
League of
team?
Legends.
Because
Yeah.
we're doing this based off the idea started within our league
Yeah.
that translated over, and we went to the right man and the right 2 guys actually with Obed and,
Yeah,
and
definitely
Omar.
give a shout out to
and,
Obed,
and,
too.
and yes, and they turned this into something that's huge. Trust and believe. I'm be lying to you guys right now. If once I found out how big this thing got, I love the spotlight.
No,
Put me.
we were trying to play.
You remember me in the
You just
championship
don't
game.
Should have played, man.
Yeah,
We were
he
trying to
loves the
play-
spotlight.
So-
he just doesn't like the spotlight.
Explain
at
it.
the free
No,
throw line.
let him explain it.
Unfortunately, I have dropped off in that and my free throws. It's a mental thing, but
That's okay.
I'm a
Because
great
he's in
player.
the
No,
stands.
I'm a great
I
player.
want you
I'll
to
fix it.
explain the process, Amy. What happened? How did
So what
teams got
happened?
chosen?
What happened is I know we're gonna get to that part in a segment because we still got to do our playoff prediction.
We're
I know
definitely
I'm
gonna
on-
fly through that one, by the way.
So I mean, bottom line is, it was put out that it was going to be a charity game. It's going to be like an all-star game. It's going to be Hamtramck versus Dearborn throughout our League of Legends 35 and over league. There was a registration put out, and we think of the game as like just a glorified all-star game. So for charity, we want to let people in the league play. So it being a Saturday, myself personally can't make a Saturday night game due to work obligations. Billy didn't see the link, but there was a link sent out and people were able to sign up. And what we did is the fairest way possible. Albad did a randomized wheel, and every time a name got taken or a name got picked for the team after choosing two
Except for
captains.
Jamil DeBailey.
No, Fadula's name stayed after he was picked,
Yeah.
and it kind of took Jamil out of the runnings. But that's about how we did our.
How do you not have Jamil? Jamil needs to be on that
I
squad.
agree with you 100%. Mark that. I agree
Again,
with that.
you guys could have put the Suvi rule. If you guys didn't want him, we'll take him. We'll
He
gladly take
did. He
him.
did say that there were a number of Hamtramck guys reaching out to him, trying to recruit him for that game.
100%.
I mean, that would be smart because
And the problem
as
is,
of right now, there's no big
his
fella.
fault. Sufi was like, you know what? They never accepted me. Let's go.
I don't believe that.
H-Town.
I don't believe that. You know
All
why?
right?
You know why I don't believe that?
Unfortunately for
'Cause I know
Jamil stayed loyal.
you and Sufi don't talk.
We talk.
No, you
on a-
don't.
Listen,
You do
in
not.
all honesty, people assume
You
that.
guys don't talk about basketball. I know you don't talk
We
about.
always talk about basketball.
You talk to him
It's
on a
true.
daily basis.
My man, I talk to him after every single game.
Tony wants to avoid
After the game and the next morning.
about basketball.
About basketball.
All right. I mean, I find that tough because
I found it
he's
tough,
been very
too.
successful, Sufi. So I know Tony doesn't want to hear.
You know
Sufi's
what?
success.
Sufi's
You know,
successful. 'cause
I
of
didn't say they were
Dearborn
long
teammates.
conversations.
Fahmy and Super are closer probably than.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
Oh, okay.
Like I said,
I thought you guys just got introduced
remember,
to that.
guys, my name is Abee. Take what I say at
TMZ.
face value.
Face value.
TMZ.
Face value, guys.
TMZ.
I'm here. I'm part of the media relations team.
Media
for Dearborn,
relations, ABA.
and I'm here to build this game up. And trust me, I'm here to build this game up. This game will be huge.
Oh,
Question is, can you guys handle the pressure? I have right now. Odds are, and I can't tell you my source, but odds are about 9.5 air balls.
Wow.
Oh, I'll take the over on that.
100%, right?
Yeah. That's
100%.
easy.
How many airball layups is the better question? That's the more.
Well, Fatty Nagy is playing. Sorry, Fatty. He set you up.
Who? Fatty
Fatty
Nagy
Nagy.
is stupid.
Yeah, he played in
I like
Hamtramck
Fatty,
on
I
a
like
Saturday game, and
Great player.
He had a breakaway.
Great
He
guy.
had a breakaway layup.
Great
I
guy.
might be
He
able to
did.
send you the footage. You can upload it
No,
to your.
he's not going to upload it.
Okay.
That's not happening.
Yeah, he went to finger roll and just completely missed
It
everything.
was,
I don't know
it
what
was
you're
like
talking
when
about.
other teams,
You
go
don't
to
know.
Denver.
You shared the
Hey,
video.
the
I don't
high
know.
altitude in Hamtramck was cause for that to be short.
There you go. All right, let's move on to the NBA so
Sorry
that
about
we can. Then you guys can message the group saying that we're about to start breaking down the game.
Oh, they're ready.
But not
for it.
yet though. The NBA.
No, they're ready.
NBA predictions. Who's winning and how many games? Let's just fly through it because there's 8 different.
Yeah, just say your choice. and
Yes,
we
and
go
just
on.
how many games too. So Miami could either play the Hawks, Cavs, and Hornets. Obviously, depending on the game. I personally think they're gonna play the Hawks, but depending on who you think. So Miami against whoever. How
Miami.
many games? How many games though?
5.
5. Miami against whoever. Hawks, Cavs, or Hornets.
In the first round, still 5.
First
right?
round. Yeah, we're just 7 games.
7 then.
Yeah.
Oh no, Miami in 6.
Miami in 6.
Same thing with AB.
Yeah, Miami in 5.
I got Miami in 6. I think they're playing the Hawks, and I think the Hawks is going to give them a run for their money, man. Boston
playing
against the
Charlotte.
Nets. Boston against the Nets. I'm going to quickly say this. Nets is going to upset them in 7. That's my opinion.
I think Nets in 6.
Nets in 6.
I'm gonna take Boston in 7.
I like Nets in 6 also.
Nets in 6. Bucks, Bulls. I think this is probably a sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Bulls were good early and they kind of fell off.
I think they're gonna get a game.
I'll get a game. Yeah,
The
I'll give
Bulls-
them one.
Yeah, the Bulls beat up on all the lower
Yeah.
opponents. They couldn't beat
Terrible
anybody.
against-
They couldn't
yeah.
beat anybody that had a better record than
Bucks
them.
in 5.
Yeah,
I'll give
they
them one.
sweep.
I'll give them
Bucks
one.
in 5.
Yeah, I'll give them one. I'll give them one too.
Absolutely not.
A sweep.
I'm going sweep.
Wow.
Okay. Sixers Raptors. By the way, I just want to make this announcement for those that don't know. I don't know how to say his first. I mean, I don't want to mess up his first name, but Tybal. from the Sixers did not get his vaccination. No, it's not that he's hurt.
Oh yeah.
So you cannot play. Well, now they don't list it as
This is the
non-vaccination.
first game, right?
He can't play on the road
Wow.
games.
Yeah, Toronto.
They can't play in Toronto because
Yes.
Canadian.
Tie ball is the same equivalence as the BG, so it's not a huge factor.
There
Come
you
on,
go.
man. Keep going.
All right,
We're taking the Sixers and
He's a
6.
defensive
Yeah, he's a
stud.
very good defense.
Yeah, he is. He's
Hey,
good.
and a shooter.
Shout
Oh,
out to
no,
BG.
yeah, BG. Oh, you're right, shooter.
Shout out to
Six.
BG.
I got
BG
6
shooter.
and 6.
What?
Hey, BG's yo.
Listen,
What?
I grew up on BG.
What?
I grew up on BG.
Listen, like Whitney says, what have you done for me lately? What has
Ooh.
BG done?
Exactly.
What's he done
Hey,
recently?
I grew up
all
on
BG's
Taking
done is play
For Doug
D-Roll.
Nagy shut him down last season.
0 points.
Said he's going to hold him to 0 points. I have the message in my chat
I
to
have
prove
that
it.
too.
That's not an
Fujo
accomplishment.
got held to
That's not an
0, or
accomplishment.
not Fujo. BG got held to 0. BG stands for.
That's not an accomplishment. No, but that's not an
BG
accomplishment.
was held to 0 and hasn't scored since.
Guys,
My bad, my
BG's
bad.
impact goes
I'm
way
just
above the score.
Absolutely.
BG's over and under on air balls is 4.
Hey, BG had a great game scoring 0 points before.
Oh,
So
100%.
don't worry about
Well,
holding
what,
BG.
let me guess. His
Hey,
one rebound
Hey,
and
one
his assist.
rebound.
Sonny,
Huge
I can
rebound.
send us to
Right now,
overtime.
are
rebound.
you joking?
Huge
That
rebound.
changed the trajectory
Absolutely.
of the
Absolutely.
Soupy legacy.
Absolutely.
That right there, just
It was
that
a
one
rebound.
rebound and kicking it out, making the smart play. He knew where he needed to be.
You guys are giving BG way too much credit when
No.
Sonny actually hit the shot. What if Sonny
Well,
misses that
Because
shot?
it's Dearborn Hamtramck again.
I have my-
It's Dearborn Hamtramck
I'm
again.
bitter.
Hold on.
That
was
was
a
a
Dearborn player who made that
When
shot.
did we ever say we don't give BG? Okay,
Go
BG
ahead.
and
Hold on,
Sonny
hold on, go ahead. We'll go West
changed
Coast
the
now.
trajectory
West
of the
Coast.
Soupy legacy.
Absolutely. People forget about the Chris Bosh made the rebound.
So
Chris
Ray Allen.
Bosh made the rebound and tossed it to Ray Allen.
But Chris
People
Bosh
forget
is
that.
6'11", dude.
People forget that.
All right.
And he had a full squad that can come and sub in. He didn't have to play 80
Nobody
minutes.
plays bigger than BG.
All right. So just want to make sure.
Pause.
Big shout
Yeah,
out to
we have to make sure. So
Pause, right.
we have 5. BG, by the way, commented this before we went on the BG rant. Said we have 5 champions on the Hamtramck team. We know about pressure. That's what he said. This is what we're talking
We
about.
know
pressure.
about pressure.
Yes. That's what he
BG, the
said.
camera's on you.
We're gonna-
I'm not going to be at the game, unfortunately.
And I'm not
I
playing,
can't, I
dog.
can't swing it, but I promise you this.
Pause.
Omar is going to be reading a lot of comments that I'm going to be
Tony
making.
is. I'm gonna be on the microphone emceeing the whole thing.
Oh,
Tony's
you're
gonna be on
emceeing it?
Yeah.
Tony,
Tony's gonna do it.
Tony,
I'm calling
do
the
not,
game. I already
do not
envisioned
ignore,
it.
the
do
comments.
not
I already
ignore,
envisioned.
do not
I
ignore my
already
messages.
envisioned it.
Do not ignore my messages.
By the way,
BG's top side kicks it over to Soupy. Soupy in the post.
There you
Pump
go.
fake. Pump fake. Kicks
Pump
it out to
fake.
BG. BG.
There goes $50 to charity.
Airball.
Hey, Tony Blaha.
Hey, Tony Blaha.
Yeah.
I like it.
By the way, I can't go. Man, BG is also a sponsor of the show. Shout out
He
to
is.
BG.
He's the man.
He's
BG
the
is
man.
the man.
Hamtramck Hardware. We appreciate them. They
But
also
we're-
sponsor. BG, if I didn't go back his comment, just let him know he got a VIP seat. I just want to let you know all the sponsors get a VIP seat.
Yeah, we're just
All right?
talking about him on the court, though.
So Sixers Raptors though. I said 6. We also Hussein Farhat said Harden and no show Raptors in 6. By the way, but who you got?
I got Sixers.
Sixers?
You're tripping, who's?
Yeah,
I got Sixers
Yeah,
and 6.
I can't. I got Sixers and 6.
Sixers.
I would say Sixers and 7.
Big Hoos is right. Harden will not show up, but Sixers will win the series 7.
7.
Wow, man.
There you go. That's crazy. All
I
right, West Coast Suns versus the Clippers, Pelicans, or Spurs. I don't know.
Doesn't
Suns.
matter.
The Suns
Suns.
are
Doesn't
5.
matter.
Suns,
Suns are
Suns and 5. I agree.
Yeah.
Suns and 5. All right, Grizzlies and Wolves. I think Grizzlies and 5 too.
Me too.
Yeah, give him a game.
I don't believe in that.
Hey man, Wolves showed some heart yesterday.
Yeah, but they celebrated
showed
like
some
they
heart.
won the
And they actually
championship.
got some good players, man.
They do.
Some
Patrick
good players, man. 6.
Pat Beverly celebrated like he won a championship.
100%.
Like that was their
It was
championship.
personal.
It was personal for him.
Timberwolves.
Yeah, I
I get
understand
Beverly.
that, but-
I get Beverly.
But I'm just
Who else
saying
did?
though,
The
you,
Wolves
I can't believe he
celebrated.
cried though.
Bro,
I ain't gonna lie.
same here.
It's an emotional game, guys.
they
It
cut
is,
him. Okay, they
100%.
cut him. But my
Yeah,
point is,
exactly.
but my
The Timberwolves celebrated like the bad boys celebrated when
yes.
they beat us in the regular season, and we had to put that smack down
We
in the
didn't celebrate.
playoffs.
You guys walked out. We beat you by 18.
All right.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah, the
what
team,
happened in the
team that
playoffs?
walked out. You
What
guys had
happened in the playoffs?
Ayada Hamdan came and showed up, and
Hey,
he was a 20-point difference.
Alhamdulillah, that's what he was drafted
He was a
for.
20-point
That's
difference.
exactly
You guys
what he
lost
was
by
drafted-
18 and
that's
came back and
exactly
won
what
by
he was
2.
drafted for.
Keep
Great.
going. We're
Go
going to be
ahead.
all night.
Warriors versus Nuggets. This is gonna be a good one. I got Warriors in 7. I'm just gonna have to say that.
Is everybody back? They all healthy?
It's
No,
gonna be
Murray-
back.
Curry's
Murray's
playing.
out.
Curry's
Murray's
gonna play.
Murray's out.
Murray for
Murray's
Denver.
not.
Murray's out
and
for
Porter.
Denver.
Man, Michael
Yeah.
Porter is not playing, by the way. I just
And
don't know
Michael
that.
Yeah, that's gonna go
Yeah.
6. I'll
I
take
think-
Michael
I
Porter,
think
come.
Murray.
6.
Michael Porter, go ahead.
Who you got?
I got the same thing with you guys, man. I got the Warriors in 6.
Absolutely.
Michael
Yeah,
Porter.
Warriors in 6.
All right.
Thank you, Mercy.
Mavericks and Jazz. Doncic got hurt right before the season ended.
Jazz in 5.
Really?
5?
I lie to you.
Doncic is out.
How bad is that? How bad is the injury?
48 weeks.
No,
Calf
it's
strain.
not. No, it's
Same thing
not.
now.
48 weeks.
You
So-
got Mavs? I got Nuggets.
Hold on.
in 7.
He has
This is over.
calf.
Jazz.
Hold on. He
Jazz.
has a calf strain.
But they haven't officially made nothing yet, right?
Okay, so he got the velocity injury. He's gonna miss the rest of the playoffs.
Really?
Wow.
He's,
You're being
Hey,
sarcastic.
no,
yo,
talking about-
in all honesty,
A 24-year-old.
Luka and Morosity are great comparisons.
Oh,
Wow.
I've always been good at that.
Wow.
Facts.
What are you talking about? The
Facts.
injury?
You said it, not me.
wow, good play on words right there. That's why you're good on the mic. Great play on words.
Oh.
So who you got? Mavericks.
Big
and
up
Jazz?
some
If the Maverick,
If Doncic is healthy,
If Doncic is out, they're under 5.
If Luka comes back,
I think
you
they're
got
6.
Yeah, but if he doesn't play this series, and depending on how many games he misses, if the Jazz jump on him.
Yeah,
I
Jazz.
mean, you can see the Jazz.
It's
in
like
5
trying
or
to go
6.
to it's like trying to go into playoffs without Abee Abraham and thinking you're gonna do anything like Khalid Jahmy did this year. It's not gonna work out. You need your star player there.
I really wonder how serious the injury is, though. Like,
And
he's
vice
really hurt.
versa.
That's what I thought too.
Jackass.
How serious was that injury?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
He's talking to the crowd. He's talking to the crowd. There you go. All right. Now is the time. I'm gonna get.
Again, it's getting down to the nitty
Yeah,
gritty.
you can let the people
It's
know.
good.
They can let the people
It's
know
good.
because I'm sure that they probably want to hear about this one. So now is the matchup: Hamtramck versus Dearborn. All right, that's the final segment we have for today.
Did you get the copy of the rosters?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Did you want me to go over it?
No. I just didn't know if that was out. Like both rosters.
I
were
got
out yet.
Hamtramck's. Do you have Dearborn's?
Loose slip sink ships.
I might have to make a text.
Loose
or
slip
something
sink
to find out
ships.
if I can.
Don't worry about it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's
neither here nor there.
assistant coach. I'm sorry.
So I plead the 5th.
Okay.
We're gonna come out strong. I think Dearborn's gonna win by 10 or 15 points. I think Hamtramck doesn't have the firepower to mess with us.
Hold on. I might disagree with that.
Really?
Listen to this. Let's
I think it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, 100%. So let me build it up for you again. We are going to Hamtramck.
They should have played in the house that Bill built, which is
Home
Salina.
court for Hamtramck.
I'm Bill, by the way.
Home
That's not true.
refs.
That's not true.
for Hamtramck. He just told me earlier it was true.
He
said
said
there's nothing
Wayne
wrong
is
with it.
He said
He
Wayne
said
is
there's
a
nothing wrong
fan
with
of the
it.
podcast.
So there's home court for Hamtramck. There's home refs for Hamtramck.
Doesn't matter. We got Nabil Abdullah.
You guys are going to have home
Mashallah.
fans.
We got Khalid Jahmy dude.
for Hamtramck.
We got Fadullah and Ferris and Hank.
You
those
have
guys. Come on,
Oz
man. We got a
Media
squad.
that claims to be based out of Hamtramck. Mind you guys were in Dearborn Heights. Okay?
The pretty side.
You have the MC
Mashallah.
almost from Hamtramck.
No.
You have
Formerly known as Hamtramck.
coach, former, I don't know what to call you, Tony. What do I call you right now?
Legend would be all right.
Okay.
He is a legend.
A Hamtramck legend that was replaced by a Detroiter. He's going to be, this is going to have pressure. There's going to be lights, cameras.
Action.
Yet the mayor's out there talking. Again, I don't know, and I don't think you guys understand how, oh, no, it's okay. I've played in front of crowds before. Nabil Abdullah dies for something like this. He loves it.
I think he's gonna have a great game.
Khalid Jahmy, you think a crowd bothers him?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
He's
I do
been
think
playing.
the crowd will
He's been
love
playing since he was 4.
You're crazy.
Stop.
Doesn't bother
These
me.
are guys that played on teams, that played in front of big crowds, that are used to having people chanting their names. Okay?
Did they play or were they there?
No, they played.
Okay.
They played. No, these
I'm not-
they don't
I
know.
don't
They
know.
played.
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Billy was there. Billy took stats. I didn't play my senior year. I couldn't tell you. You know what I mean? Bottom line, when it comes to basketball, when we're talking about big crowds, how many huge events have you guys drawn?
Are you serious?
This is like this is Hamtramck's Super Bowl, by the way. They're building hotels. They're building new roads.
Educate me. The pressure's on Hamtramck.
You're gonna come to the school. They're actually doing construction.
Yeah, they are.
This is the biggest event Hamtramck's ever had. So
I can answer that, Tony, if I may.
Go ahead.
All right, Sufi comes from Chatsey High, right?
Sufi.
PSL school.
Sufi.
Crowds, always crowds, right?
Always.
That's one. Mo Malahi and Fujo are two former varsity basketball players.
Yeah, but what kind
And
of crowd does
Stop,
Hamtramck
stop.
draw?
It doesn't matter. We also have away games.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, we
you
also
know
have
Keyworth-
away games.
Do you realize Keyworth
Hold on.
Stadium
So-
is
so hold on,
a real
hold on.
stadium that
Hey.
whenever they hold
Hey.
anything, they don't
Hey.
It's bigger than any high school stadium.
Hey, my brother
In Michigan.
My brother Ali was also an all-conference player.
Yeah, I
what I'm saying?
watched
So
film
don't
on
talk
him.
about crowds.
He looked a little reckless when I watched film on him from the summer.
I mean, he just plays harder. That's
Some
what it is.
people call it reckless. We call it controlled chaos.
Well, what did they say? Ali Thabit, right? They said he plays a lot like Fujo, dribble with their head down. Needs about 15
Listen,
shots.
Abee, let me get
15
it
shots
clear
against
out
someone.
in the open, dude.
How about AG too?
Don't worry about it. Mo Sufi, their leader and their
cut me
savior,
off.
is going to have them ready. Mo Sufi is the one to control everything.
The captain of Hamtramck.
The Hamtramck captain, the
Mo-
leader,
the Mo
the
Sufi.
savior,
One of the
the
captains.
best
Mo
player,
Sufi.
the
One of
best
the
player on
captains. Not
Hamtramck right
Tony.
now is going to take care of
Not
it.
Tony.
So all of a sudden, he's from Hamtramck, where
I don't
for
know, ask-
hours you guys debated, is he
Omar,
from Hamtramck
is
or not?
BG on here?
Yes.
Who was at the hole the other night? It was JJ and Fujo. Is JJ and Fujo actually putting on? Because they'll tell you he may not live in Hamtramck, but he's there all the time.
I mean, it's true.
Listen,
Right.
Listen, Fujo's going to go probably 0 for 12, 0 for 14 like he did in the league before he scores his first bucket. Question is, does Mo Sufi let him score or shoot that many shots?
All we care about is that Fujo time comes in the fourth quarter.
Fujo time will not come.
Because you know and I know he's done that to you numerous times.
Yes.
Don't poke the bear.
I am the only one.
No,
I am the only one that can bring the Yemeni Mamba out of Fujo.
You're the
There is
only one.
nobody in this league
You're the only
that
one
can
that
talk
he
to
despises.
Fujo.
You're doing it right now, by the way.
I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what
You're
I'm
the
doing.
only one he despises enough.
Well,
He's like, hey, you know what?
Everybody
If-
needs a little motivation.
Listen.
If I'm that guy, I'm glad to help. I really am.
Okay.
You know, I'm
And
the
you got JJ, Mr. Automatic from the top of the key.
You talk about former champion also.
Yeah.
JJ, shout out to Mike Cafe.
JJ is actually
JJ.
JJ is not a former champion. He's the people's
I
champion.
know, but that knows what pressure.
He's the only guy
What
named
pressure?
JJ that has no J, by the way.
I mean, he's
JJ,
champion.
okay.
That was
Hey,
shot.
There's not pressure
there's a-
like the
there's-
championship game.
There's a video that was sent to the league chat that Fahmi did see because I tagged him. in
I
it,
did.
About Fujo and JJ talking about how Fahmi couldn't win a championship in 43 years. That they had to give him that championship.
What's
And look-
wrong?
and look-
What's
and look-
wrong with
but look-
stating?
but look-
What's wrong with
but
stating a
look where
fact?
He
he's
won
at
a
now.
few fantasy football championships.
What is wrong with stating a
Yeah,
fact,
I
though?
heard he's pretty decent in
Ask
football.
him how many he
What
has.
is wrong with stating a fact?
Ask him how many he has.
What? Championships?
In the
In this
league.
league? Nothing. I have 0.
Me and him both.
I have 0.
You're a champion.
He's
We're not.
the one-time champ, yeah. Who
One
let Sufi?
time?
Who
I'm
who
one
let
for
Sufi?
one.
Who's let Sufi?
Am I not one for
No,
one?
you played last year. You were the captain.
Stop,
you were the
stop.
captain. You picked
Okay,
your team.
see, this is what I don't understand, right?
Oh God, here we go.
We put the team together. Unfortunately, there were injuries. If we would have won last year, which I wish we would have, you guys wouldn't have given me credit, and I wouldn't have even cared.
Time out. So okay.
But that wouldn't
so
have
time
been-
out.
that
So
wouldn't have
because-
been a championship
Well, time out
for me.
because you got hurt. That doesn't count for 1 for 1. That doesn't count 1 for 2. Last season
No.
didn't count.
Why would it count?
Okay, then count.
Why would it count?
Hamtramck mentality. Did it count, Billy?
Fahmi's injury was huge at Abee. You know,
He came back.
My man,
No.
He
I'm-
tried to.
I'm undefeated in the playoffs. That's a fact.
Not as a coach.
Not as a coach.
Does he have a win as a coach?
He got a lot
He's
of
always-
zeros.
Why
It's
would
either
you-
that side or on the is it either the wins column or the loss column. We got a lot of zeros.
I'm just saying. Listen,
Right.
listen. I'm honored.
I'm
I'm definitely honored to be sitting here with a guy like Tony. Real talk. Tony is
He's a class
a
act.
great. No,
He's a
yeah,
basketball
absolutely
institution.
a great
I love
mentor.
Tony. Tony's my boy.
Tony really helped me out throughout this season. This last season I had, I made a couple of mistakes out in public, and Tony was the first guy to pull me aside and tell me what it is I was doing, and definitely trying to take me under his wing like a little brother. So I definitely appreciate that. Outside of this basketball trash talk, but when it comes down to it, Tony, what bothers me the most about this situation is you've been replaced by a guy not from Hamtramck, and your players are all for it. Fujo, JJ, barely good.
I'm all for it
Mookie,
too. But I'm
you're
all for it too.
No, you're
Shout
not.
out to
No,
Mookie.
you're not.
I love you, Mookie.
No,
100%.
you can't look me straight in my eye right now and hold a straight
100%.
face and tell me that you're
I might not be
okay
able to-
with Sufi taking over.
100%. I'm okay with it. Because out of respect for his game, if I'm not able to play, I wouldn't replace myself with anybody else besides Sufi.
Oh.
That's the truth.
Nabil, are you watching this?
What do you mean, Nabil? Are you
I
watching
thought you and Nabil got this. Don't you guys have a truce?
this? We do.
Isn't it based on what's it based on?
Hate for Sufi.
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Because, man, it's
Oh.
again, we're talking about Hamtramck.
So, no, I got you. So Hamtramck, with all those factors considered, Hamtramck should be favored. What do you think, Omar?
Yeah, I don't want to say
Home
favorite.
court,
I don't
why
want to say
not?
favorite, but I want you guys to laugh. He said there is no Hamtramck without Tony. Mo Malach, he said there's no Hamtramck without Tony. He came here January 1, 1947, and and he seen the Polish, take over Hamtramck. Just ask him about it. So Tony was here January 1st. By the way, January 1st was a shot too. By the way, if y'all don't peep that out.
We know what it is.
Yeah.
We
Really,
know what it
passport
is.
time.
All right, so here we go.
It's not
Moti,
passport time. Yes, sir.
who you got winning? Final score. And then I'm gonna ask you guys MVP, by the way, too. So who you got winning
Oh,
final
damn.
score?
I think it is going to be an entertaining game, especially with everybody's going to be there. A lot of pressure, like AB said.
Oh yeah, the low scoring
I think
first
it's going
half.
to be a lot of pressure.
13,
I agree.
12.
So my final score is going to be 45-39 Hamtramck.
Woof! Come on, man.
Hold on, what'd you say? 45-39. I have the spreads at 6. You're about right. Hamtramck's -6 being at home.
-6? Wow.
You're at home. Midnight Madness. You have everything is Hamtramck. Everybody is Hamtramck. Like, are you serious? The Dearborn people might travel.
Hey, by the
they
way,
might travel.
Dearborn residents should not be afraid to come into Hamtramck.
Oh, no,
Bring
they're
your
not.
own
Hey,
chairs.
After the lights
Bring
come
your
on.
own
no,
chairs.
they're
It's actually
not.
a pretty safe city.
There's
No,
one,
they
there's
wanted-
one
they-
stoplight.
hold on,
and
They
then-
wanted you guys to
then you
live
have
in
the arena.
Dearborn. We have the
By the way,
festival and
I
stuff.
just
We have
want-
more restaurants that are open for after the game where everybody can kind of hang out and eat. So, I mean, does Hamtramck offer all that?
There's
don't,
one
actually.
restaurant that's going to be
Koenig
open.
Cafe.
That-
And they ain't got no choice.
Koenig Cafe.
They got
We
one
got-
restaurant,
and
one
we got a
salad.
big parking lot.
Does it hold
We're
the-
gonna have a tent outside.
There we go.
We just wanted to wait until.
Hey, Khaled, I'm gonna need him for the game, by the way, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just messing.
Are they gonna be open though? Because we don't really have anything in Hamtramck. That's a sad
Boom
part.
in the building.
Yeah, boom is
Boom.
man, threw me off, man. Oh, I just want to let people know though that we are gonna have 2 cops there just for security reasons and
You
purposes.
don't need 2 cops.
I'm just mentioning it. I mean, they're gonna be there.
No,
just-
you
they
should.
want
No,
to,
you
know what I
should.
mean?
No, you
No,
should.
Not for anything
If
that's
the
gonna
school
happen.
has to have them
No,
there
and,
because
and,
it's
yes.
a crowd.
and,
As a-
and as you should. So
Consensus.
hopefully everybody that comes out to this game, anybody younger or older, understand
Yes.
that this is just for charity.
Exactly.
It's
Absolutely.
100%
Exactly.
charity. This ain't crosstown rivals. We're not sitting here. There's no
East Coast, West
prize
Coast vibes.
money. There's no nothing like that. We're coming out for a good cause.
We're just competitive.
If you
We're all friends. We don't love each
If
other.
you
Yeah.
guys have any other
Oh,
agendas,
100%.
stay at home.
And you guys, if you guys see the beef that goes on between us, it's out of love. It's out
Oh,
of
this is
respect.
again.
And it's really nothing. You guys are probably going to see the players on each team yelling at
yeah.
each other
It's gonna get
more than
nasty.
anything else.
It's gonna get nasty.
Munir Ghazali said the most important person on the court isn't going to be playing. It's going to be the coach, Moti. So he wanted
Are
to
you
say
coaching?
that. They're giving him a shout out.
Has Sufi?
Oh, is that a
done
leak?
Announcement has
Is
been
that a
made.
leak?
Yeah, announcement.
Ooh.
Has Sufi?
Is that a leak?
Has Sufi
Young
okayed that?
grasshopper doesn't know his place
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Is that a leak?
Here's my question: Has Sufi okayed
You
this?
hear that, Bosch?
Has
The leak.
Sufi okayed
We got
this?
leaks.
What's your final score?
That's my
And who you got winning?
He didn't give a final
Oh, go
score.
ahead.
He's gonna save me for last.
Yeah,
he knows
yeah,
what he's doing.
yeah.
I'm the action.
I'm going to go with Dearborn 58-50. MVP is going to be Nabil Abdullah.
Tony.
I got nibs on dibs. Love you, nibs.
I mean,
Dibs on nibs.
Same thing.
I think Hamtramck plays with more cohesiveness. So I do think Hamtramck is going to end up taking it.
Hold on.
I think it's
Is
gonna
it
be-
Man
because-
said a college
is it
word,
because-
cohesive.
Is it because I said that
I think it's
Sufi
gonna
was
be-
the valedictorian?
I think it's going to be.
Is that why he threw that word out?
I think it's going to be.
I think so.
It's a big ass
53
word, cohesiveness.
53-45 Hamtramck.
That's a googleplex of numbers, dude.
53.
Who's your MVP, by the way? Are you going to say his name?
Say him. Say his name.
Believe it or not,
Don't say it. If you say BG, I'm walking out.
everybody is critical to this.
Fujo.
I think it's going to be Mr. Ali Thabit.
Never seen him play.
You
Big
got
up
two
Ali
guys,
Thabit.
two brothers too. Okay.
I think he
No,
will.
no,
I think.
that's
I mean,
not
he's
my
going to
MVP.
show on the defensive end and the offensive end, and I think the attention is going to go to Sufi in the post.
Man, I can't leak
And
no information.
yeah, I think
We
Ali's
can't-
gonna
we
drive.
can't-
I can't leak no information. Otherwise, I'd bet him on that.
Who's your MVP, Moti?
Yeah, my MVP, no other than Sufi. I feel like he's gonna get his. I feel like with all the excitement, with all the attention his way, people are gonna commit stupid fouls, and he's gonna shoot a lot of free throws.
What you got, Abee?
Okay, I'm putting it out there. I mean, it's on tape. Dearborn's gonna win this game. Dearborn's gonna win. It's probably gonna be 42-27.
Whoa!
Wow.
It's gonna be a low-scoring game. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of lights. I'm telling you now, Dearborn wins this game handedly. You want to talk about being prepared? Like, you guys want to sit there and tell, everybody, oh, no, it's charity and we're having fun. Like, we don't know you're practicing twice a day and you're, putting plays and stuff.
Oh, most Sufi's tactical.
Okay, first of all, we never said...
Dearborn is prepped and ready. I'm telling you now, regardless of who the 5 that are on the court, when the mayor comes in, if the mayor doesn't come in, by the way, MVP, Khalid Jahmi. Why? Holding his players down to nothing. You want to see defense? We're going to show you defense.
That's some grown-ass man's words.
Yeah, those are some real words.
I don't disagree with Khalid Jahmi. It could be either him or Nabil.
You're 100% right.
We can agree with is that Hamtramck has no chance.
No, I don't think Hamtramck scores 30 points.
I think 42-27, that's a whack score. I don't know how you get to that.
Easily.
We got some
A
ballers
lot
on that squad.
a lot of pressure.
I mean, there's a lot of pressure on the players. I feel bad for that. I know
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to give you a scenario, and you're going to laugh because you're going to know the example that I'm pulling it from. So let me tell you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is there's going to be a steal, and it's going to be a fast break. And one of these players are going to start dribbling, and their knees are going to shake. And what's going to happen is they're going to buckle and fall down. That's what pressure does to somebody.
And
These guys, we're not talking 50 people. What are you expecting for attendance?
I don't know, man.
I'd say about 400, man.
Yeah,
400 is a lot.
That is where you
I don't know about 400.
Yeah, probably 250, 300.
What,
Yeah,
what
that's
is
a lot.
I'll say 200.
How many
I'll say
stands?
200
How many
minimum.
how many people do you think you fit in the stands?
It's a lot.
It's a fire hazard if it's more than a certain amount. Right?
I know, man. That's why I have to look into it. I didn't want to. Man.
No. I know. I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about, are the stands big like a high school?
No.
Or is it like smaller bleachers?
No, they got chairs and you just tape them on each other.
No. It's bleachers.
Yeah, I know. But so my point is
HPS, bro.
We're talking about standing room only. Okay, we're talking about people that are going to be cheering on their cities.
I believe that there's gonna be people
Hey,
standing.
man, let me tell you something, bro.
This is a big family. This is a big game. Like
He should have held it at the Fahmy Fieldhouse.
You not in
What do you
this.
mean the Fahmy
You
Fieldhouse?
not
Where's
in
that?
this game.
Huh?
Where's the family field house?
You don't know about it?
I know the house that Bill built. I know where that's at.
Oh, we can fit more people.
You guys ever hear about the house that Bill built?
What's the family field house? I'd like to know.
Hey,
Okay, I think
The place we played at, me and you?
Hanley fits more.
Yeah.
the one down the street from Conant.
He didn't miss there, man. He didn't miss.
Like Conant's there, it's one down the
Mashallah.
street.
Well, Hamtramck would have fit more. Hamtramck has both sides. Could probably
Yeah,
fit
but it's hard to
1,000
get to
people.
school. It's
Probably
hard to get
1,000
it's hard to get a public school
I'll be
compared to one
honest
of those
with you.
smaller
I don't think it
charter
would have been
schools.
that hard.
to get
I think
Hamtramck.
permits. I think
To
permits
get the
and
community
stuff.
center, I do not
Or
think
the community
it's
center?
too late because we
It's
have
12 o'clock game though. That's the only.
yeah,
issue.
but we have
That's what I'm
all you
saying.
gotta do is pay for a custodian. That's all they care about. But anyway, it's too late for all that.
But this is what I'm saying. This is a big game. I'm
Huge.
sorry,
A lot of
this is a
pressure.
Hey,
big
you know
game.
what? This is the first annual, so nobody says. Get ready for the second annual. I don't want to hear no excuses.
Oh,
I'm
there
gonna
is
be
no
back.
excuses. And
I'm gonna be back.
there.
I don't want to hear this guy saying
And
he didn't
Billy
get the
will be
link.
there.
I don't want to hear you saying you have work.
Oh no.
Tony has never beaten me since he
20,
left me.
2023.
Oh, you don't know. I fought it.
Tony has never
My
beaten me
team- my
since he
team
left
will
me.
tell-
Just so
my
you
team
guys
will
know.
tell you.
You know
Oh,
that
yeah.
on my Thabit?
We fought.
My
fought
captain,
each other.
my
Next
brother,
Ramadan,
has never left me
next
since he left.
Ramadan.
Never beat me.
Be ready.
Guys, we gotta break our fast.
Next
so
Ramadan, be
gonna
ready.
happen. I knew this was gonna happen, but at the end of the day, very entertaining show. I hope you guys all enjoyed it.
Be ready.
AB, we got Billy in the building. We got Tony. You got Muggsy.
53-45.
All right, we all gave our predictions.
Don't forget to give to charity, please. This is for a bigger cause.
most
Forget the
Sufi.
competitiveness. Please give money to
I mean,
Yemen.
you got a ring.
I don't
or
even
a
think.
necklace
I
or,
wouldn't even.
Tony, you got
like,
a necklace.
Most
a
Sufi
ring.
could be.
Can you give me something?
The
Can
MVP.
you-
I wouldn't care.
Can you give me something I can pass over to Sufi just so he knows that you actually passed over your ranks and your team to him?
I mean, Sufi, we already had this conversation.
no
It was a
conversation. I don't
personal
believe it,
conversation between
Yeah.
me and him.
Mm-hmm.
We know under what parameters, under what guidelines he's taken over temporarily.
Next season, Muhammad Asri's playing in the charity game too. You guys get ready for him. Facts on facts. Remember
There
that.
you go. I hope you guys all.
Why you look at me like
you
my
really-
boy?
Hey, you know what? Muhammad Ali's coming back when? My man, I'm going to come back before he does.
Winter 2023,
Relax.
thank you.
100%.
You are coming back before he does.
You know what? I defended him all this time.
Relax.
Yes, you
The
have.
guy needs to make sure that if he's going to say something, he needs to commit to it, no matter what.
100%.
He's never done.
I played games with a torn ACL.
Yes,
3
he did.
games.
Yes, he did.
And this guy couldn't play with a calf strain.
And you played with a partially torn Achilles, and you still
Listen,
made
Yeah,
it.
plantar fasciitis too, man. What's
I
going
pla-
on with this guy?
I played
man?
against
Hey, don't give me
you.
that. You
I
keep
played against
defending
you
him.
with
Listen,
a
man.
Hey,
half
listen,
an
that's your
ankle.
boy. I know you're gonna keep defending him all you
Tony.
want, but at the same time,
Tony,
he's gotta back it up.
Tony, you took me first pick last season. My respect's wearing thin, dude. Relax.
Ooh,
Relax.
ooh.
Hey,
Now you're out for a year
listen,
because you're
don't
because your
get me
decision to play
started on
against
that number 1 pick. We don't want to do that in public right now.
See what I'm
We don't
saying?
want to do
See
this
what
on
I'm saying? He
camera.
still regrets
I
not
got a
taking
lot of
bait.
stuff boiled.
Yep,
You know.
he still
What are you trying to say, Tony?
still
What are you trying to say?
Next
Cut the
episode,
camera.
next episode.
Cut the camera.
All right. With that said, I do want to mention. So we're talking about the game this Saturday, April 16th. Doors open at 11:30. Game begins at 12. Location is 2400 Denton Street, Hamtramck, Michigan.
Please make it and donate. Please,
Yes.
$1, even $1.
Even if you can't make it, guys, go to one of the
Links.
Yeah.
links. What's it? The Give the
Give
Games.
the game. Yep.
Yep, Give the Games.
And
What-
please
what happened?
use the links that are used. You Give to Gain might go to a different website.
We're gonna have it in a conversation.
Or you guys can get anybody from Dearborn.
Speaking
I
about
know
charity,
those guys
I heard that Team Dearborn is going to give him a charity 10-point advantage to Hamtramck.
They
Is that
can't
true?
do that. They can't do that
Yeah.
because what ends up happening is my score goes from 42 to 27 to 42 to 37. It doesn't matter. I mean, Hamtramck's not scoring.
Inshallah,
more than
next
30
season when
points.
Tony's on the court there, I'm going to be on the
Stop.
opposite
Air
end.
More than
balls.
30
You
points.
just said you're taking the over at 9 air balls.
Abee's entertainment,
Yeah,
guys.
it doesn't
all right,
mean-
guys?
it doesn't
I-
mean
I
I-
wish I could make it just to join him
27
on the mic.
I swear
would love
that
to.
would be great.
What's that?
You join in.
I would love to. I'll try to make it happen if I can. I'll let you know personally, and
Yeah.
maybe you can keep a mic to the side. But I'd love to be there to cheer my guys on. I have 100% complete faith in these guys. I think that you guys are gonna really see again. See.
All right, we've been putting in the work, man. That's
By
all
the
I'm
way, I just
saying.
want to close out the show by saying we had a poll on Instagram and it was 68% Dearborn, 32% Hamtramck. Just want to throw that out there. I mean, that has not much, you know.
Everybody in
We've
Hamtramck
always
voted
been-
too.
We've always been.
Everybody in Hamtramck voted too.
We're just more. I mean, you can't get mad at Hamtramck. Hamtramck is represented by all the people that are represented. in
Big
the
ups
city.
Hamtramck. I
You know
love
what
it
mean?
there.
So we had to do like a randomized wheel and a registration. Again. Start opening the doors more. Let's get them more on the waiting list. Let's get more guys into the league.
I mean,
Hamtramck.
that would be great.
I know.
if
AG,
they-
I love going to Lincoln,
AG,
Hamtramck. I love
AG and
it.
Ali
Yeah.
T's coming through, right? This next
I
one of the
mean,
season,
that's
right?
what
What about
So, man.
Hamtramck?
Let's
I
bring
love
it.
it.
Dave's
What do
coming
you like
back.
about? Name one thing like about Hamtramck. Furrow.
Delight Cafe.
There you go.
Bang.
And
Good
Corn
one.
Cafe.
Yeah, Delight Cafe
Good
by
one.
far.
Let's end the show.
Mo
fellas.
Malahi's corned beef. That's what I love about Hamtramck. Straight up.
Alright.
Let's end the show because I'm not gonna lie to you. I still gotta make sure we set up, and I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah,
we're
you're
doing
right.
for Farhat anymore because it's getting close to time.
I mean, they're called restaurants.
Okay. With that said,
And just a-
hopefully we see you guys there this Saturday. Thank you, fellas, for coming. Very
Yeah,
Thank
entertaining.
you for having us.
Very,
Thank you for
very,
having us.
very entertaining show.
Right.
Hilarious. I hope you guys enjoyed it that were watching. Of
Yep.
course, you can still watch it on Oz Media's YouTube page or
I'm gonna be
listen
doing
to
that
it
in a little bit.
on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. Again, thank you, fellas, for being here. We'll see you guys, inshallah, on Saturday. Remember, it's a midnight game. It's a midnight game, not 12 noon. It's at midnight.
So it's Saturday at night.
yeah. So go
Going
into
into
the
Sunday.
front.
Doors,
Yeah,
doors
now-
open 11:30.
Doors will open 11:30.
11:30, guys.
You should be there around.
We
that time.
already got tents set up. People are already waiting in line, waiting to get into the.
And if you guys,
the
if
field house,
you
know what I'm
guys
saying?
can't find the gym, go to Koenig Cafe and ask for directions.
I'm
There you
following
go.
now.